Everyone, Mario and friends are here to greet you today at Universal Studios Hollywood. We're in for a great show. Good morning, Nate. See Nate already giving us a thumbs up in the chat. We're doing this live. We're also doing summer crowd. So yeah, you can buy. The bands are in here. There's a cute little store here with war pipes. Bunch of Nintendo merchandise still in here that you can buy, including hats, bags, the power bands. They'll even show you what's going on with the land. They got advertisement for the land going on. Cute little store. And then currently right now, because of the 60th, there's normally something here to take a photo of, but right now we've got the 60th stuff up. To our right here is a restaurant and also Waterwood if you keep going to the right. If you're looking for the tram bucket, it is right here. It's $40 basically. You do get an annual pass discount though, and you get refills on it. As well, if you're coming the day of, we'll do a, I don't know what day, but they will have shows, so we'll see how it works. But I do want to come back and do a day where I go twice. Like I come twice in a day, and that's why I want to buy the popcorn bucket, is do it twice. So, but yeah, here's all the merchandise for the 60th. There's some Fast and Furious stuff. New ride coming in the next year and a half-ish probably. We got Woody Woodpecker, who has just returned to us finally. Good morning. But Woody Woodpecker stuff here. We looked at last time and stuff. How expensive is it though? I want to say it's like, yeah, $35. So it's a little bit more expensive than the normal merchandise. But like this one though, this has got to be like over $45, right? Yeah, $75. I was like, this one costs $75 for this like jersey. Even, and I think, I'm not joking, I think this one is the same. So I got something like this, not like this, but I have the thing I'm wearing right now. I'll show you guys in a second. I got on Amazon for like $25. Let me show you in a second. This was like $25. This was $25 on Amazon. You can find it pretty easy. It's like a Woody Woodpecker tank top. It's perfect for summer right now. So I don't know if you guys want to, if you have the extra cash, spend it, but I just don't have that kind of money. So it looks like new Back to the Future stuff will update because I've never seen this cup before. If you guys have seen this cup, let me know. But this looks like, I'm pretty sure, new merchandise. Maybe it's from over in Florida would be one of my guesses. And yeah, it's $17 for this cup. So I've never seen, you don't really see the cups cost that much. So that one's definitely costing more. You got this t-shirt that has the same kind of art on it. It's probably going to be, oh, 33, okay. That is going to be 35. And then you have like a stainless steel, future changer, capacitor, all these kind of stickers. I wish you could almost get a sticker pack and just put them on your own stuff. This one's at 27. And you got the Back to the Future cars here, the time machines. Those have been around before. But some of these, like this jacket, I'm not sure if it's new or not, but I'm gonna showcase it because it's pretty cool. And on the back here, it says Atom. Super fun. Not a good season for these because it's not that hot. But there's our bucket hats. Let's see if they're reversible. They are. They're reversible bucket hats here. So $30 for this reversible bucket hat for Back to the Future. It can go either style. So here's the Back to the Future merchandise, and yeah, they have definitely, yeah, this was updated because there was other stuff here. So there's definitely new things here. These are new. This is definitely new. This glows in the dark. $30 for this one. This one I really like. This one's great for $40. Ooh, it is good material, but $40 for that one. And then yeah, we got new stuff here. How much are these? $12 for these. That's kind of cool. But we got some new Back to the Future stuff here, or at least stuff that came from Florida. But either way, it's new to us over here in California. And over here we have $30. See, that's not too bad. $30 for this. This is about what I paid for my tank top I'm wearing in a similar fashion. I can get behind that. Great t-shirt. $30 is a great t-shirt. Really like that. Got ET stuff over here, and it looks like ET. I don't know if it's been updated or not. 100%, but they've definitely changed what was here. I don't remember this, but maybe I just didn't notice it. But yeah, we're just looking at merch really quick until it's time to go in the theme park. This is awesome. Wow, look at this ET one. What is it, 75? $100, but that's a great one. I wonder if the back has anything. The back has ET phone home. So yeah, I'll put this in a video update so you guys can see some of the newer stuff or things maybe you haven't seen before there. But for the most part, it's merch that we've seen before. Let me get, also I need to get out my, oh, Black Lagoon. That's awesome. Creature of the Black Lagoon stuff. Give me a second. I'm going to focus on that 1 second. So the Creature of the Black Lagoon is having its 70th anniversary right now. So they have some merchandise to celebrate the 70th of this film. That's a cool back. Look at this back, guys. This back shirt. That's really awesome. I'm guessing this is like 65, 75 bucks if I can put it back on the rack. Let's see. No tag. Oh, no tag. I can see. 60. That's not too bad. Not as bad. Good morning, Kobe. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. All right, let me start over really quick and do this really quick so that we can get a real video. Okay. Creature of the Black Lagoon is celebrating its 70th anniversary of being made. So for $60, you can wear this awesome t-shirt. And what's it? 25 bucks for this hat. And then we got the silhouette of a woman swimming. I guess those are 40 or 50. I'm just gonna. And Creature of the Black Lagoon. This is probably, let's see how much this one is. It's probably around the same. This is 90, so this could be about 90 bucks for this Creature shirt. This one I think is cheaper, but this 3D one is like 90 bucks. Sure, and it's super thick. This is great for like when it's like winter out. Super awesome one. Yeah, lots of Creature of the Black Lagoon stuff. If you're a fan, come on down. This is what you're gonna get. All right, I'm done filming that. What's up, Kobe? I can talk now. Yes, very excited about Ghostbusters. Right now, that's my most anticipated house or maze, whatever you want to call it. That I would say 100%. I'm pretty excited about us getting a Mosasaurus, but I'm also excited about us getting the Ghostbusters. You know what's really fun, Kobe? Like, there are people online that argue that Ghostbusters, because it's in humor and nature, shouldn't be included in HHN. I find that silly and ridiculous. I feel like it's totally fine for us to have Ghostbusters. I am super excited. Oh, thank you, the Strong Duo. I appreciate that, Lava. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us to even say that. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I'm not sure if we're gonna do a tram or not. It would depend on lines and stuff like that. I'm not really sure the plan today. And even when I come on the 4th of July, that'll also be a day I don't have too much of a plan on everyone. I just wanna give you guys a heads up. I'm not sure what I'll be doing both days. Like today, we're gonna just go on things that seem to be walkable. It's gonna be super busy, obviously. So we're gonna do that. Also, we're trying to meet, there's a Jaws character, there's like scuba diver who's on the tram tour. He's actually a character now in the plaza. So we're gonna try and meet him today, but it's all random if we're gonna be able to do that or not. Also, these have to be newer too. I've never seen this cup. And this is a 17, it's the same amount as the Back to the Future. It must be a newer cup. But it's Amity Island, if you guys can't see. It's got Jaws on here and boats and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Despicable Me, I'll be seeing that opening night Wednesday. So Thursday's the official opening day, but they always have it the day before now. And so since it's coming out on Thursday, I'm gonna go be seeing Despicable Me on, what day is that? I'm gonna go show Despicable Me on next Wednesday. If you're talking about the ride, probably not. Last time we got copyrighted, so we might go next week to celebrate the movie out or something like that. But this week we're gonna take a break because last time it cut my feed and cut us from like 15 people watching down to like 2 for a little while. So people seem to get annoyed when the video cuts, so I just can't keep doing that. I try my best, but unless it's a special occasion, we just can't go on Despicable Me because we walked on it. We walked on it last time. There was no one. Literally, we walked on that attraction, which I'd never done before. And, you know, it just didn't, it just, they somehow cut the feed. So, but Jurassic's in the future, I think. I think Secret Life of Pets and Jurassic are both in the future, unless they get like insane lines. I would love to do Mario Kart as a single buyer, but we'll see. This also is such a great t-shirt. I love this so much. I think it costs like, oh, it even has a Raptor. Oh my gosh, I want this so bad. How much is it though? There's no amount on this, unfortunately. Let's see if this one has it. What's this one at? 35 bucks. So that's probably about 35 bucks. That is a pretty awesome one. We did. I saw Inside Out 2 about a week ago. I'm watching the lines right now. My emotions are right now, joy is controlling stuff right now. But yeah, I did see Inside Out 2, and I would say I did enjoy it. I think the first one might be a little bit better, but I do like Anger being in there. I feel like a little bit more of a main character, or at least having more to do as a character. Anger was my favorite, and so I'm happy that Anger got more lines. But I think Inside Out is good, but I don't think it compares to something like Puss in Boots 2. I think Puss in Boots 2 is just a better animated film. I enjoy films like Puss in Boots 2. I think it has a great message, and it's exciting the entire time, funny. It has multiple good antagonists or villains, depending on your interpretation of the characters. Yeah. It was a good, I will say, I think it also depends on what age you are, how your teenage years go, all this. I did not have anxiety like a lot of people in my teenage years. I think I got more anxiety as I got older, but when I was a teenager, I had a good big group of friends, and I was pretty happy with my life. So I didn't really, I don't know. I did have as much anxiety. I think I had more anxiety when I was an adult, because I feel like when I was a kid, I just didn't feel it, because I was like, we're kids, it's gonna be fine, everything will work out. But then when you're an adult, you're like, whoa, man, there are no more adults. I'm the adult. Yes, I put that up. I will be here for 4th of July. I will be at Universal for 4th of July. I will be at Disney. Here, let's go to the mirror so I can talk to you guys a little bit. I will be here for 4th of July. And then also, I think the day before that, the Friday, I think we're going to be watching fireworks at the Six Flags parking lot, because there are fireworks there, and I think I'll go there and watch them from the parking lot, because I have free parking. So it'll probably be the 5th or the 3rd. The 3rd of July will be Six Flags fireworks. Then it would be Universal on the 4th, and then on the 5th it would be Disneyland. And then I might stream a little bit. Of the Blink. I'm going to a Blink-182 concert on Saturday, so I might stream a little bit of that. I know that will get copyrighted, so if you guys catch that live, good for you. If not, it will probably not be on my channel. I'm not sure how that works. All right. Oh, nice. That's good to hear. I know a lot of people like that song. I'm going to be very plain and say that I think that is a cute song. I am not a big fan of Jimmy Fallon. I do not understand why people think he's that funny. I think someone like Conan O'Brien is more my style, which in my age demographic, that's a cute backstage sign, by the way, because that's for the employees. So I'm glad they're doing that, but I would love it if they cut Jimmy Fallon a little bit after this, because I don't know. I just feel like Jimmy Fallon is a very... I don't know. I find streamers funnier than Jimmy Fallon. To be fair, I think people he's just very safe. But that's good for the song, because I know people love that song. Also, Peacock's advertising the new Megamind movie that came out. I think they're also making a TV series. I haven't watched it. It did get great reviews, but I do need to watch it at some point. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but anyway, guys, the agenda today, like I said, I don't really know. I think we're going to go on Secret Life of Pets, probably Jurassic. I would love to do Mario Kart, but that's going to Mario Kart would depend 100% on if Single Wire is open. I'm not weighing that line, and we can't do Express until after 3, and we would definitely be gone before that point. But today we're going to try to do stuff. Maybe the tram. If the tram has a low line, maybe we'll do the tram afterwards and whatnot. We are trying to find the scuba diver who is in the middle of the plaza. We'll obviously get a picture of Woody and Winnie if they're out, and other characters. Like, it just depends on like what's kind of out and happening right now in the park. Favorite Harry Potter movie. So that's a difficult one. My favorites I always kind of go to are Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire, and oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the last one. The last book, which I'm forgetting its name right now. So movie-wise, though, I guess this is different than books. So my books are like Chamber of Secrets, Goblet of Fire, and the last book. And then movie-wise, I think my favorites, like I still like Chamber of Secrets a lot. I like Goblet of Fire, but it's not as strong as the book. So I'll put the sixth one. What is that one called? The Half-Blood Prince. And then I do like the last film that's split up into 2 parts. So Winnie is, they're not going to show her. Winnie Woodpecker is Woody Woodpecker's girlfriend. So you have to remember back in the day, all the characters had either boyfriends or girlfriends, depending on who they were. Maybe Betty Boop didn't, but like a lot of the cartoons back then, like Mickey, Minnie, Bugs actually didn't have anyone. Bugs did get Lola until like the 90s for Space Jam, but normally you had an opposite counterpart And so this time it's Winnie. Sure, I can agree with that. I'm also, you know what's funny? I heard that they are like thinking about doing an Inside Out spin-off. Like they want to make a Pixar film where it's Inside Out combined with, by the way, the park's open, so let me do this really quick. But Inside Out combined with another Pixar film. I'm not sure which one, but like Incredibles or something like that, where they show the characters going through emotions, and then they're also like, so it's basically like an Incredibles film that also has the emotions from Inside Out. I don't know if that's true, but that's a rumor going around right now that they want to make a film like that where they kind of like hit two markets at the same time. But yeah, okay. So they just rope dropped everyone. I want to show you guys, this is rope drop. Huge amount of people here. If you really want to see these people coming out the store, that's the best way is to go in the store and kind of like sneak around. But I just want to show you guys this because we're up in this upper lot right now. I just want to show you guys anyway what's really going on. It's slow moving. They're going to escort us down to the lower lot. I don't know if we're going to do the lower lot. I think we might go to Secret Life of Pets if it's open. But I guess if it's not, we can go to do Jurassic. Looks like Mario Kart's only at 45 minutes. And Transformers and the other ones are open till 9. So they'll open in a few minutes. So we don't know their waits yet. Yeah, I was going to say, I think Jack was their inspiration, they were saying, for wanting to have an emotional thing, is showing Jack with his emotions along with having an incredible film. But I don't know if that's true. That could just be a rumor someone made up online. It's an interesting idea. I'm not against it. As long as we get a true Incredibles 3, I'm for that. But if it's going to be like just the spin-off and that's the end of Incredibles, yeah, no, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, so they're going to hold you here normally a couple minutes before 9 on this right hand side. I'm gonna try to get over here so I'm not on people's way. But yeah, so you've got like this. They'll open this in a couple minutes, and that's Secret Life of Pets, Despicable Me, and Despicable Me Silly Swings or whatever, where you can just spin around like Dumbo. Also, that's you into the plaza. So I think today, guys, we're gonna go into the lower lot. Well, I was gonna say Incredibles, the first one, is still like Jen and I watched that the other day. It's almost a perfect film. Incredibles 1 is one of the most perfect films ever made, I would say. Oh, that's cool. It's got a DeLorean. I guess they fixed it or cleaned it. I would say Incredibles 1 is one of the best superhero films ever made. And then after that, you know, Spider-Verse is great. And I like Spider-Verse 2 as well. There's a lot of good stuff. But so really quick, guys, here's the plaza. We'll come back over here in a little bit. E.T.'s right over here. I can't believe they got him. They got the Back to the Future car, which they're cleaning. There's a bunch of stuff here. This is where the scuba diver meets over here for Jaws. So we'll be back over here. Oh yeah, I love Seinfeld. My dad got me in the Seinfeld back in the 90s. He would watch it all the time. It'll probably get me. There's one episode where George and Seinfeld get picked up from the airport and they go with someone's name and they find out it's like a radical leader. And it's a pretty funny episode. It's kind of a dark episode, but also just to me, hilarious episode of Seinfeld. Also, guys, if you haven't joined us in a while, right now they're doing construction right here. As you can see, they're putting more and more track in here for Fast and Furious opening next year, everyone. So you can see all the track here. And once again, they're not going to let you into this area where Despicable Me is and Secret Life of Pets until about 9 o'clock. Maybe they'll let you in a few minutes early, but that's closed off. Harry Potter is already open. You can do Harry Potter right away. So if you're rope dropping Harry Potter, you can get on those attractions early. It depends on if you really want to do them or not. I kind of recommend either starting with Secret Life of Pets or starting with the lower lot, which we're going to go do. That's personally what I would do, is just, I would kind of like choose one of those two. Harry Potter, if you're staying all day, gets really light at nighttime. Like there's not many lines for Harry Potter stuff at like the park closing. So that's personally what I would say to wait for. Yeah, you gotta remember with the Oscars, if you guys don't know, the Oscars are basically like, a lot of the stuff is paid. A24 was not getting any respect and they were making incredible films. So you have to remember the Oscars are just like, it's a popularity contest. You have to pay money to do stuff. Like you gotta pay. So basically it's not always the best movies. It's more about who's paying the most, who has the best narrative for that year, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's not about quality of the Oscars. Favorite food? Okay, there's a lot of favorite foods here, Kobe. I would say favorite foods, if we're talking, you know, I do like hot dogs a lot. If we're talking the easy snack, I also like hamburgers. But also, we're gonna have Mexican food tonight, and I love Mexican food, and I love Cajun food, and Italian food. So those are my favorites, I guess. Italian food, Cajun food, and Mexican food are my three favorite like food groups of like what you can cook. And then I really like stuff like hot dogs and hamburgers, like just good old easy stuff to do. So yeah, Secret Life of Pets is gonna have a no wait stuff. If you have a wheelchair here, you're gonna have to go this way. This be now if you can transfer and you don't have a big wheelchair, you can like fold up. You can just go down the stairs. But this is the stairs after rope drop. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna go on the left-hand side. So most people are gonna go that side, but this side's smart if you're just gonna be able to walk downstairs, basically. And if you get unlucky, there might be some people from early access coming back up these stairs. But if you're not, you can just walk down them. Thank you for letting me know that, Daniel. So I'll have to check the app. I didn't know they brought back the castle show, because that's what I've been waiting for, is an excuse to stay here for longer and come back. I don't know if today's going to be that day I do it. Give me a second. I'm going to go check the app, because I want to check Daniel's stuff, because normally they have it on the app if they're going to have the castle show. And I just want to make sure the castle show is happening, because I would love to come back. That's good to know. Oh yeah, connect to my phone. Join. All right, guys, we're walking down. We'll check stuff on the way back. All right. Shows.
Also, there is no smoking, please. As you step on the escalator,
let's see.
Stand in the center of the step.
I'll have to check later. I'm not seeing on the app anything saying that the castle show's tonight, but let me go to alerts. No park alerts either. Huh, okay, well, I'll look it up. I'm gonna go check Showtime. Right now, my Showtime's only show the Tries Wizard. I'll show you guys when I can start moving. Because I hope so. I love the castle show, and I've been wanting it to come back. And people have been asking if it's coming back. I wonder if it's back weekdays, because that'd be great, because then I could come on a weekday and do Waterwood and then do the castle show at nighttime. That's like a really good double feature. All right, we're almost there. I can't read your comments right now, guys, by the way, because I am focusing on these stairs. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me go on my app again. All right, I'm also gonna go on this so I can talk to you guys a little bit better. See, my app only has these two. It only has the Try Wizard and the Waterwood. So I hope it's true, because I love the castle show, but unfortunately the app's not showing me. I'll check tonight. I'll set an alarm to check tonight, because yeah, it's weird they don't have it on the app yet. But I hope it is happening, because I love the castle show. And good morning, CJ and Claire Adventures. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. Can I scroll up on comments a little bit? And yeah, Vava, I saw your comment about Illumination. Yeah, they'll win awards. Their films are a little bit more general. They're not there to like, they're there to entertain. They're not trying to win Academy Awards or anything like that. So it kind of makes sense to me, unfortunately, that they've never won an award. Oh, okay. I don't know. My app, let me try to update it. That's wonderful. My app just, maybe it's not working for some reason. Shows. Oh, you're right. Yep, you were right. There it is. You were correct. 9:30? The park's not even open till 9:30. Is it open tonight till 10? Wait, are we open till 10 tonight here? It's open till 10 tonight. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I kind of wonder what times they're going to be doing. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Okay. So they're all doing the 8:40 stuff still? Okay, that makes sense. Also, Blue's coming out. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate the tip. I love that show. So I really want to, I want to see the castle show. So it's good to see. I'll be doing a double feature, guys, then the next couple of weeks. It's going to take, will be this week, though. This week I'll be out here on the 4th, but I will not be here at nighttime on the 4th. But good for the people here on the 4th, everyone. Yay, congrats. Like, the castle show is like one of the only big shows they do here. So it's wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna make a risk and we're gonna go over here really quick and just go see Blue.
Allow us to observe how Blue responds to meeting new people while attempting to establish and develop trust between Blue and guests. Velociraptors are highly social creatures. They can interpret and perceive behavior. So as long as we're calm and friendly, that will show Blue that we are not a threat to her and not threatened by her. You can see how curious she is as this guest approaches.
Hey, Blue.
Look at how wonderfully you approach her. So friendly. It's gonna put her at ease immediately.
All right, Blue. You have a good breakfast.
Incredible. Have a great day, my friend.
See ya.
Velociraptors are packed.
All right, everyone. We're the first people to meet Blue today. I didn't want to do a photo, but let's go over now and get on Jurassic. I think it should be a walk-on at this point, and then we'll go check Mario Kart and see if that's open. You guys are ready for Jurassic? Let's spam those dinos. We're going to Jurassic World in the morning. So right now it's like a walk-on basically. So this is a great ride, the rope drop. But I would suggest if you really want to do the Mummy, you rope drop the Mummy. It's gonna be 10 or 15 minutes probably, but I would go rope drop the Mummy because Jurassic World's capacity is a little bit higher, and so it doesn't get busier until the next couple of hours. Like the next hour, it should be less than 15-minute wait to get on Jurassic, unless it's way too busy. So I'll go on Mummy first. We were going to Mummy because they always tell us to stop filming. I see other people somehow get away with it on their cameras. I do not. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a small camera or something, but I don't have anything that allows me to film on the Mummy. They always tell me to stop. But yeah, that's awesome. The park is closing today at 10 o'clock, everyone. That's a great sign for Universal. I thought they were closing most nights at 9. So that's wonderful that they think they're that busy. So this is like the rope drop. This is like a boat or two, guys. Just so you know, this is not many people. This will be like a boat or two and they'll fill us all up. It's also on summer mode, so it's gonna be a lot more wet. So I always ask for the back because you get more wet.
Velociraptors, they are incredibly intelligent, somewhat like myself. Fun fact, they respond to nearly 40 commands. That's like 39 more commands than I did as a teenager. Our raptors here in Jurassic World were genetically altered and created taller than the raptors back in the Cretaceous period. Ours are about 6 feet tall. Fun fact, the original animals were, well, roughly the size of a turkey. Can you imagine? Thanksgiving dinner sure would look different.
Welcome everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're here celebrating summer at Universal Studios today. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're about to get wet on Jurassic. I'm gonna go in the back of the ride most likely. And Daniel Storm here also streams. You can go follow him. Also let us know that the Harry Potter show will be tonight. So if you like Harry Potter, come here tonight. It's at 8:40ish through the rest of the night of closing. So yeah guys, we'll enjoy the ride. I'm not gonna talk on it, but enjoy the Jurassic journey.
In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat
Can you in the back row?
Yeah,
thank you.
And the seat as a step.
Alright, and I asked for the back row because I don't want to get too wet. But it's hot, I would get wet. There's no reason not to. It's just that like I got camera equipment and all that. It's better to be in the back. So.
Make sure your personal belongings are
But yeah, you can see there's not even people. What's kind of nice about loading here this early, there's no one to offload, so it's going to be even quicker to get on and off the ride right now because there's no one to offload. They're just loading guests on, and there's no one to offload, so they're just going to be super quick about it.
and safety. Remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by officers. Never outside the boat. You don't want to harm
The back seats are still wet though. Wow, we're gonna get wet, guys, and that's okay. That's how it goes, you know.
Face forward at all times while holding on
Turbo, you are cleared for the visitor center. Have a nice ride.
Apex predator of the deep.
You are clear for entry.
Seconds, we will be entering Herbivore Valley, where plant-eating dinosaurs roam freely. Keep an eye out for the Parasaurolophus, who likes to splash around in the water. You may even see our new baby Stegosaurus, one of the latest additions to our Jurassic World family. Home to some of Jurassic World's most powerful creatures.
We have a containment alert. We show multiple containment failures. Repeat, multiple systems failing.
Pumps in safe zone.
Sir, we have one boat that's called at the return point. Sir, Blue is out of containment. Active containment units to Predator Code. Repeat, ACU to Predator Code. Code red. Iron systems going down across the board.
Please remain calm. We have assets out of containment and help is on the way. In the meantime, please,
The security team is deployed. They will get you safe.
Always ready. The Indominus Rex has escaped. Please remain in the boat and stay calm. Asset control units are on their way. We have to find Ruben now. Tracking multiple targets. We are in full containment failure. Forces will slow down.
Keep your hands inside the boat. The slightest movement will set these animals off.
Hopefully you guys didn't get too wet at home. Just a little bit. Just a little on the glasses. I mean, you gotta clean them off anyway, right? So why not some Jurassic World? You know, it's prehistoric.
Welcome back.
It's all natural. All natural dinosaurs.
Exit to your right and enjoy the rest of your day here at Jurassic World.
Very true, Sage. And yeah, this is one of my favorites. This is tied with Mario Kart, and Forbidden Journey is my favorite attraction here at the park. I always love going on Jurassic. Even if it's wet, cold, I love Jurassic. It's such a solid ride.
Welcome back. As your boat enters the station, please raise your arms and your lap bar will raise automatically. Exit to your right and enjoy the rest of your day here at Jurassic World.
And that was Jurassic World, everyone. Woo! Oh, me a second, so I had to wipe some stuff off the camera. My plan for Epic Universe is both. I'm not sure when I'll live stream, but maybe I'll live stream some of the shows that are there, and some walking around. And then I would definitely make videos as much as I can. You have to remember, sometimes...
Please raise your arms, and your left arm will raise automatically. Exit to your right, and enjoy the rest of your day.
I want to remind everyone, Universal Florida has different rules about filming attractions. So I might not be able to film all attractions over there in Florida. I will do my best. Maybe by the time I get there, I'll have a press pass, so I can just film on attractions. But until then, there is no guarantee I can get everything. But I will see the How to Train Your Dragon show. I'll be seeing the How to Train Your Dragon show and any other kind of shows that they got going on in the lands. Sorry, I'm wiping off my glasses. And now we're gonna walk over here, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. But yeah, I'll be at Epic Universe next summer, everyone. Hopefully early June or late May, depending on when they announce an opening date. We'll grab some hotels and whatnot, go with my Florida friend over there. Have a great time. We're gonna go to Disney World as well. So don't worry, guys, there'll be some stuff streaming and some stuff what would you call it? So if I'm streaming, I'll also be doing uploads of just like good videos too. Okay, who's out right? Is no one coming out right now? Like at all? 9:17. Yeah, they're not coming out for a little while, the Transformers. Okay, good to know. How do I get a press pass? I am not sure, honestly. I might have to apply for one by that time. But I'm really hoping that my coverage of this year's Halloween Horror Nights, along with Grinchmas, will hopefully put me where Universal sees me as someone that they could partner with and make videos with and whatnot, and just be like, yeah, you can come here early and do a Super Nintendo Land video, and we'll even like pay for it or whatever. That'd be wonderful. So, yeah, we'll do our best. But you gotta remember, I'll choose when I can get tickets, and I'll choose when the park opens. But I'll do what I gotta do. But I hope not, because yeah, June and July are way too hot. But you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll also be going in 2 years to open the Universal Texas Family Park. I'll be going to that as well. And so I have family in Texas, so that's gonna be a fun time. Super excited. But anyway, enough about the future. Let's talk about what's happening right now. Right now, you got Mario and Luigi saying bye-bye. There go Mario and Luigi doing his classic run over there. Toad's here still. Peach is coming to me out very soon. Oh, next 20 minutes. No lie, I'm kind of surprised. Maybe they're not, people just don't know she's coming out. What's this? People are just here. You know, I need to do a review of the cafe. I've never done a review of the cafe. At some point, I'll need to do that. Oh yeah, the new ice game is officially open. I don't think I have my band, so you can't play without the band, so we're not gonna go up there today, but I'll try to bring my band, because that's an easy game to play. All right, so an hour is not bad for Mario Kart. But here's the thing, is there a single rider? That's what's gonna defy everything right now. Like, are we gonna single rider it? So there's a new express line right here, everyone. You can do express. Yep, single rider is open. Let's do it, everyone. But welcome, everyone. So if you guys don't know, Express just got added to this. So if you have a Platinum Annual Pass, you can now come on this ride on the Express line after 3 o'clock. If you're doing just Express in general, you can walk on at any time and do Express. And if you're doing Express Unlimited, you can go on this ride as much as you want and probably walk on it most times. Now, you're probably saying, but do I get the queue? You don't get the Yoshi part of the queue, but you do get the general, you get most of the actual Bowser support of the queue. So it's worth it. Yeah, these guys are definitely waiting an hour, at least. Here's beautiful land. We're right here above the Toad Cafe. They had to stack a lot of things here. But good morning, everyone, and welcome to Super Nintendo Land. If you're at home, play a Mario game for me. You know, Luigi's Mansion 2 just came out, and so did Paper Mario 2 Remake. Both of those remakes are out. You can play those. Those are super fun. And of course, the Mario Kart DLC just finished a couple months ago. And that game is huge. That game is just absolutely huge. Don't know if there's people doing, but I guess. Grab all. just grab one of these bad boys, and you kind of see single wire is really good in the morning if it's open. So this is single wire after the ride's been open for about half an hour. Well, it says the park's been open half an hour. The ride's been open an hour and a half. This is like a 5-minute wait, guys. This is a woohoo! Perfect. Let's go. Put on right here, there's like a magnet band, I guess, and basically you'll just put on the goggles that you're wearing right on this like black part right here. It will connect right there. It'll just automatically connect. Just press it on, and yeah, so you have a good time. Anyway, I'm gonna switch you guys back around. Welcome everyone, my name is Jared. These are my journeys. Today we're about to go on Mario Kart. Then after this one, go to the upper lot, and we're gonna see what's up. Now, single wire has been really caught up because they have like a 4-year-old little girl here, like someone who looks way too young to be a single wire, and parents don't want to wait, and so they force their kid to go on here, which is, you know, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. We really appreciate you slowing the entire line down for everyone. Like, anyway, we're probably gonna go do Secret Life of Pets after this because it still has no wait. So we'll probably do that, and then after that, we'll check out the plaza and see if Scuba Steve is there. Scuba George, my bad. I'm gonna say Scuba Steve because that makes more sense. But Scuba George, we'll see if he's in the plaza. And yeah, sorry guys, we're kind of backed up because this family just screwed over single wire right now. Like, they're just like trying to get on as a family, and that's not how single wire was meant to be. You're supposed to do your own thing, and they're gonna claim, oh, there wasn't signs. There's signs. You know, like, this is just like people trying to like get on the ride as a family and not have to wait like everyone else. Yep, they got their way too. They gave them their way. They're putting them all together. That's super. That's how it goes, guys. They reward people who break the rules. Anyway, if you want to do that, I guess you can. I guess they're not gonna fight against people going in single wire as a family and be like, oh, well, a family, you can't break us up. You chose this line. You chose the line to go into. You can't walk into single wire on accident. There's zero way to walk into single wire on accident. It's a lie. Everyone's being pushed forward. The only people that go right are people that know the single wire. It's not even more express as that. So this really upsets me that people break the rules and they just like allow them to do it because TMs just don't want to fight with them. And I get that. I'm not blaming the TMs. I'm just like, they should. I just wish that you could have management just be like, no, you can tell them to come to the front if they have an issue. Yeah, I had to slow down the entire loading process for everyone too. Thank you, family of 4. We really appreciate you guys. All right, anyway, we're about to be on this. Super easy. I love this ride. I love how this ride has a height requirement. It's just a dark ride. It's a very basic dark ride. Alright, we're next, guys. We're next single wire. Let's see if one of Bowser's minions. Yep. Thank you. Alright, we're in the back, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I won't be talking, guys. You guys enjoy the ride. Alright guys, enjoy your Mario Kart ride. We'll be talking. Enjoy the race. that's the loading area for Mario Kart. It's a big garage, which makes sense. Alright everyone, that was Mario Kart. That was his challenge. It's the same ride that's going to be over in Epic Universe next year, along with over in Universe of Japan right now. So yeah, we're going to be going to Epic Universe next year. I'll probably be riding the Donkey Kong ride, but I don't think I'll be riding the Mario Kart ride. We're going to ride the Yoshi ride. Maybe we can go on the Yoshi ride twice, but we're definitely not riding Mario Kart most likely, unless we have time, because Mario Kart's right here and it's a 1-to-1 clone ride. But for you Floridians, you're gonna love it. It's a great dark ride, one of my favorites. This, Forbidden Journey, and Jurassic are my top 3 rides here. So anyway guys, let's go to the upper lot and go on Secret Life of Pets. We're gonna go to Secret Life of Pets, and then we're gonna go see who's in the plaza, and then we'll probably go on the tram if you guys want to, because it is a big commitment. If you guys don't want to do a tram, we could do a Kung Fu Panda or something like that. Good morning everyone and welcome. So if you're on this side, you're lucky because you get an exit on the metal side. Thank you so much. This way you gotta walk all the way around. Here's the Mario store. Here's the Mario store. You got the new, these are the Boo hats. And the Boo hat does flip to be shy. You can shy or not shy. So, yeah. And you got, of course, the hats here. These are all very popular. They also have this. This is newer-ish, everyone. Just like the Toad. Let's see how much. I'm gonna guess. Oh, $30. $30 and you get those Chef Toad and you get the cafe. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I still want, there's like a statue of Toad. That's what I want, Chef Toad. That's still on my wish list. Universal, you can send it to me at any point. And if you can pick them out, the Pikmin are here, guys. If you see the Pikmin holding a little gold coin, you're not going crazy. Not yet, anyway. All right. But we do have the power band, so there's not much else for us to do here as of now. There are people that are gonna start getting ready for that. This should be Toad's Treasures and Treats. Universal, hire me, it's not that hard. Snacks and beverages, come on. Toad's Treasures and Treats. There you go. $1 million idea right there. You're supposed to have fun. You're running a theme park. It's about having fun, not just putting out information. It's about having fun. But good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a Super Nintendo day. We just did Mario Kart. Woo woo. Gone down like what? I don't know. We went through that line in the ride in like less than 20 minutes, I would say. But someone can tell me. You were just there. Are you in the park right now, or are you saying that you were just here at Universal the other day? All right. Also, right here next to the bathrooms, water filling station. It's hot, guys. Stay hydrated. I got 2 water bottles with me today. You also have an Isla New bar. Actually, I'm a little tempted. This is probably delicious right now. Like, very delicious. They got some good tropical drinks. I hear you, I hear you. I'm wearing I'll show in a second, I'm wearing a tank top, which really helps. I'm also wearing gym shorts, so I'm wearing very light stuff. Let's see, what's Secret Life of Pets? Secret Life of Pets is still no wait, guys, so we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go Secret Life of Pets this and get her done. And then we'll go to the plaza and see what's going on there, what characters are there. But yeah, it's hot, guys. They try a little bit, but yeah, definitely during the day it can get very hot here, so make sure you bring lots of water. I also hear the UV bottles are very good. People were saying that they were using that at Disneyland and Universal recently, and that's been helping them. So We just went down that about, what, half an hour ago. We were dropping down this big old dinosaur building.
Yeah, you'll see where we're at. I'm gonna walk out with you to get the bangs.
But yeah,
We're literally right, like.
we're in a Woody Woodpecker tank top.
So it is the
That kind of helps a little bit.
front market.
But we are wearing the backpack, which is extra. But that's the only way to carry the waters here. Unless you have like a satchel. But even that, it's going to be on you. So anyway, guys, we're heading up to the upper lot to do Secret Life of Pets, and then the plaza. We'll see what's going on. The current time right now is 20 minutes till the characters to start appearing in the plaza. So hopefully we'll catch scuba George. If not, hopefully on our way out after the tram. That is, if you guys want to do the tram. We'll talk about what we want to do after we meet Woody and Winnie and E.T. and all that stuff. And it's the famous escalators. Who's excited for the Halloween season? We got Ghostbusters coming. We got A Quiet Place coming. And we even have coming for the Halloween season, we got some original houses coming as well. We got one house down here which we kind of passed. I'll try to see it, but there's one that's gonna be based on like a Fallout type vault. But it will be Fallout themed. That's what people kept saying it was Fallout themed because they thought the vault was gonna be there, but nah, it's something else. I think it's like Death Valley, something like that. Original mazes are always something I'm just not sure if I'm gonna be excited about, but then once I go on them, they're normally very well made. It's just that there's no way to know if you're gonna like it or not until you kind of go on there. Like this one here. This one, Monsters 2, Nightmares, Latin America. Look at that, you got a VIP tour. That's a VIP one going by right now. So that's where you go on if you're on the VIP. It's that smaller one. You know what I shouldn't be so surprised about? Ooh, wait. Universal has posted something Minions related. Oh, there's talking about a popcorn bucket, it looks like. But yeah, we're here. They're doing construction. Not today, not specifically doing it, but they've obviously been doing it. You can see how much they've improved. Let's go over here really quick and let you guys see anything we can. I think we already missed. Oh, no, we didn't. This is the one next to the mummy. So down here, this is going to be like the one that's like set in a vault and stuff like that. It's an original one. And way back here, I don't think we know yet. Ooh. You guys see kind of way back there behind. See next to 16? See that little facade right there and then the big black tents? That's going to be another house of maze. We're not sure what that one's going to be yet. But right now we got, oh, they took away the Universal sign. That was super popular. I wonder why. It could have cost anything to keep it up here. There's no people here. Super interesting. Anyway, I just don't get sometimes why things get taken away when it's just popular and it doesn't cost anything. Was it rented from someone? Pretty cool. Okay, everyone. All right, let's go on, get up here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. If not, hope this stream gives you a little bit more adventure in your life today. Some movie magic, if you would. And if it is your first time, everyone, my name is Jared. These are my journeys. Today we're at Universal Studios Hollywood. If you like, please like the video. If you want to subscribe, that'd be wonderful. We'll be back here during the holiday season and Halloween season. So we're going to be back here for all the haunts and all the Christmas stuff, or Grinchmas stuff as they have here. We'll also be at Disneyland this year, and I have tickets for Oogie Boogie Bash, and I'm also going to be going to Fright Fest at Six Flags the first day. So if you like Halloween stuff, I will be here for that. I'll also be covering Christmas very heavily. This is kind of the trial period. Like at the end of this year, if we can get to like 3,000 subscribers and we're getting more views on stuff, then yeah, this channel is going to keep walking at the same pace. My kind of like timeline is at the end of this year, if we're not like as rocking, I'll still do coverage. I'm still going to Epic Universe. I'm still going to go to Universal Texas, but there might be a little bit less live streams at that point because it seems like the demand's just not there. But for now, everyone, we're going to continue on and go through the holiday season to see if we can get more and more people to join us. And yeah, right now it looks like Lisa over here and Homer are meeting guests. So let's go. Oops, sorry. That angle. Let's go. Gotta do it like 8 times. Yeah, big groups is always like that. And like, yeah, we're here. We'll just get pictures. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright. Hey Lisa, how's summer break going? Are you doing lots of studying for next year? Getting ahead of yourself? Yeah, as always? Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe practicing some jazz for next year at the school band? Homer, what are you doing for summer? You just doing a lot of drinking? And yeah, lots of eating and drinking? Lots of ice cream? That cool off in this heat? Maybe a squishy or two? Anyway, guys, can we get a photo really quick? Thank you so much. Just on Amazon. Yeah, because it's cool because it kind of does this where you can put it in different positions and stuff. So.
Well, let's go get solar.
Yeah.
I like it, yeah. All right, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. One more. Then 3, 2, and 1. Perfect.
Awesome. Have a great rest of your summer. Homework, usual. High five, homework. See you later. Thanks so much, sir. Appreciate it.
What is the name of the call?
The device?
Gym device?
Oh, the device? Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I would just look up like, I just put like, I think gimbal in there, and you should see a lot of them like this. There's like a couple of different brands that are like this. So it's like maybe $20 at max. It was pretty cheap.
Okay.
So,
like
yeah.
gimbal. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Maggie!
All right, guys. Sorry about that. They were asking me about the gimbal. I hope you guys had a good time meeting Homer and Lisa. We're gonna go on. We like meeting the characters. Yeah. Whoa. And so like that was me and the Simpsons everyone. So now we're gonna go over and see we're gonna go do Secret Life of Pets, which has no wait, and then we're gonna see characters after that. I was confused. I didn't know if he was asking about my channel or he was asking about the device. That's why I started Jit, and then he's like, oh, the device. Like, I'm not used to, I gotta get better at answering questions quicker. Welcome everyone to the Fast and Furious we mean here. We actually saw a construction worker out here the other day. Oh, I need to put that video out. I need to get that out. It needs to be its own thing. But yeah, I met a construction worker over here. And I'm gonna put construction workers in quotes. He's definitely not an actor dressed like a construction worker who stands here that's paid by Universal. Oh, hi everyone. But yeah, look at right here. They even have the guardrails right here. This is like if a vehicle broke down, you would have to get off. They're building it right now for Fast and Furious. That's awesome. Awesome. I think they're gonna start building in the next month or two the queue area and loading station, like the official outside and stuff. I don't know what's faster, everyone. We're gonna go try to rush down the street because I see a bunch of people going to Secret Life of Pets. They could also be going to other attractions, but I think they're going to Secret Life of Pets. They could be going to Despicable Me. Sorry, it's gonna be shaky for a second. Whoa. All right. No Minions yet. They start coming out around 10, I believe. So the Minions will meet right here around 10 o'clock and beyond. Despicable Me's at like a 15-minute wait, but there's like no wait here. Let's say 10-minute wait now. No wait. No wait means 10 minutes under. This is 10 minutes, which means it's probably 10 to 15 minutes, depending on if the theater is loading or not. Good morning. This is the normal way, that's for express. And the elevator's broken. You know, in this heat, I guess I get it. But the elevator being broken, you know, who wants to walk? Actually, it's really nice and cool in here, but I haven't seen that guy talk in a while. I don't know if he has a...
Well, it looks like that's your cue to leave. Anyway, I'd say it's been great, but, you know, who are we kidding?
That's my cat, right? That's my cat right now. All right, let's look through some of these fun doors.
Oh, Daisy, you a fluffy genius.
Good job. You got that, and then quality dogs right here. That's what they do. Oh, stuff. All right. And then all this stuff. You got the cute puppy here getting a massage. Always waking up from his nap. He's like, what are you guys doing here? Oh, the queue is so nice and cool, guys. It's so nice in here. Oh, will Max and Duke be back? Well, you guys' bets. We haven't seen Max and Duke in the queue in like a month. Nope, they're still put away. They're still getting... Oh, hit Tim again.
Man, you would not believe the things I've seen up here. Did you know there's a woman in 7J who sings in her sleep? She could be on TV. I mean, it's one.
So Max and Duke are still gone. They must be on a summer vacation right now. hopefully they'll be joining us again next couple weeks. 4th of July is about to come up. I'm kind of thinking they should be here by now, but you know. Good for him.
What's the treat, Mr. Pop?
Oh. So nice.
Also, it is a little kitchen. You know, I really hope you pipes are clean. I don't even want to tell you what happens if the secret layer gets dirty. I mean, I'll be fine, but Molly can get seriously grounded or lose cell phone privileges. I mean, come on, look at you. Now, you definitely got clean, don't you?
Yeah, Secret Life of Pets has a really good capacity, so its lines and people kind of skip in the morning, so it's a really good ride to get on in the morning. If you have a kid that loves animals, you might want to go on this 1 or 2 times in the morning before it gets busy. Because as you can see, it's a little bit slower, but it's basically the same system as Haunted Mansion. The only difference is these. See these things in the middle? That's where they're not as close as like the Haunted Mansion. So they're really good at capacity, but they're not as good as Haunted Mansion and Little Mermaid. Those are a little bit quicker capacity, which is why.
We're gonna go get on the box. We're gonna get take a picture of us, okay?
This one, yeah.
What?
Yeah, this one.
Wait.
Alright, everyone.
Alright, pull up on that part. Are we okay? We're all good?
Yep, all good.
Perfect. And just a reminder, make sure you're not reaching over or out of the vehicle, please. Thank you so much.
You guys see the minions right here and the golf club stuff?
No guarantee. He's right. You're all gonna die! Oh man, here we go! I'm so excited. My whole body's sweating. We are talking the full body work. Don't be jealous. Some of us get boxes. Some of us get super cool high-tech drugs. Come on, go down this dark alley. Don't worry, if there were danger, my burning senses would warn.
Oh, cut you this way and that. I'll make it look like a waffle.
This is cat time.
Wait, I love cats! Okay, good one, guys. Let me go! I'm just gonna strike myself to a rock. He's
me like that? We know. Was there any doubt? I mean, honestly, there should have been. This plan was crazy. It shouldn't have worked.
This is gonna be great! You're gonna be all clean and fluffy, and you're gonna get adopted in no time.
What did I tell you?
Ooh, you guys are not gonna get adopted looking like
Well, there's a ghost dog in here because they ain't there.
You're so cute! Please, please, please!
Yeah, please, please, please.
Oh, Dad! Awesome!
What do you say?
You wanna go with us?
What do you say?
You welcome, people.
It's a celebration! Yay, you did it! You sat there and watched stuff! You're a bad guy! Remember, use great colors! Little to no responsibility! I did it! You guys got home!
As you return, please lift your arms and your right bar will raise automatically.
You were tough, but I got you home.
You guys leaving already? I just found the place!
Thank you. All right, everyone, that was Secret Life of Pets. Bambi, yeah, that's one of the best rides here, in my opinion. I really enjoy it. It's a great dog ride. It's the only official 100% dog ride. Mario Kart's kind of similar. Mario Kart's basically a dog ride too, but officially, I think this is the only official like dog ride. You know what I mean? Like, that's 100% ride of the dog. Let's see. Is it? It's 10 o'clock, everyone. Let's see if Woody's out. Oh, Shrek's coming out. Wait, Shrek's coming out. Oh. Get the Shrek. If we don't, we're not. Fine, I can't see Shrek today. Got Shrek and Fiona here from the stars of course, Shrek. If you guys didn't hear, there's also going to be a new Shrek. Good morning. There's a new Shrek movie coming out probably in the next couple of years and a donkey spinoff. So, there's a bunch of stuff. Well, Woody's not out yet, everyone. And neither is the scuba diver, so I'm gonna come over to this. We're gonna come over here and try to we'll get a quick photo with Shrek and Fiona really quick. Worst comes to worst, we have like a couple of groups in front of us, but we'll be here in a second. Cool. So yeah, we'll be the first people to meet him really quick. We'll get out of their way really quick. Good morning. How's it going?
Great, how about you?
Pretty great. How's summer going for you guys?
Yeah, I like it, right?
Yeah? A little hot? A little hot in the swamp?
Yeah, it's a little hot in the swamp, but you know, it's that way.
What's Shrek?
A little drier here, though.
Yeah, I would assume so. It's a little less water everywhere. So, well, Shrek, I heard an interesting rumor that Donkey's getting a spin-off film. What do you think about that, huh? Do you think you're gonna be in it? You think he'll let you in his movie? I know, you're like, it's my movie.
Likes to be the center of attention.
That is true. Well, hopefully you get like a role in it, right? You're his best friend. I mean, you did make him a star, right? But anyway.
I guess we'll just find out.
Well, I guess we'll have to see. But can we get a picture really quick?
Absolutely. Look at that.
I can see a Shrek. Everyone says, hey, Shrek. And Fiona. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get out of everyone's way. All right, everyone. That was Shrek and Fiona. We were the first one to meet them this morning. Now we're going to come over to the plaza area and kind of see. Woody came out at 10 yesterday, last time, but I'm not seeing Mr. Woodpecker out yet. I wonder if Woody's just not coming out until like a later date, later time. I don't know. Well, there he is. Well, here we go. Meet Woody Woodpecker right here. We'll just go over here since. Good morning. Cool. You do go, right? Okay, cool. Thank you. Good morning, Woody. Oh my gosh, it's been a whole week. How's it going? So good to see you. How's it been the first week? Is everyone like loving you, giving you all the respect you deserve for being an icon? Exactly. Winnie's probably taking a little nap right now. It's probably been a little overwhelming, this much attention after all this time and whatnot. All right, guys, can we get a picture really quick with you? Yeah, 1 second. Let me go put this down.
Maybe my hold it different now. Stand like right here next to me. Stand next to me. Let them go first. Hey! It's not her turn! Thank you. She's so impatient. Just wait.
Hey, you need to be patient. Wait, your turn.
He's gonna go first. Ready? Oh, I'm going party people.
That was Mr. Woody Wood. Thank you. That's Mr. Woody Woodpecker. Everyone's glad to see him. We're hoping that the scuba diver comes out at some point. Oh, let me ask. There's no one here, but look at, you have Scuba George, but what time does he come out is the question, right? Like, there's not really that many people here to really ask. I'll go ask the ET guy. Let's see what time Scuba comes out, because that's our big thing. And ET's also here too, everyone. ET's coming through. Yeah, everyone's super excited to see Mr. Woody Woodpecker. Mr. Woody Woodpecker is here. No Winnie this time, but that's fine, because I got a picture of both last time. Now I need one of just Winnie and I guess. So I'll have to figure that. Maybe he'll be back, or Winnie will be back later. But yeah, they kind of have signs now, trying to give you a little bit more backstory of what's going on. Just you? Yeah, quick question. Do you know what time the scuba diver comes out around?
Because it's not on mine.
Yeah. I asked the fun, they said they didn't have a schedule either, but sure. I've seen him online, but I've never seen him out here. Should I ask that gentleman? Is that, or that woman over there? Would she?
Copy that. She's gonna look.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Good luck.
Oh, dang, 2:45? Thank you so much, appreciate it. So he's an afternoon character, that's why I would see him, guys. And here's E.T. really quick. There he is. This is E.T. And there you go. All right, so he comes out later in the day, so I'll have to see him one day when I come later, guys. The scuba divers don't come until later in the day, so that's why we haven't seen him yet. And we come in the morning, so Scuba George there is way later in the day. But we got Back to the Future, which you can hear the music right now in the background. Power of Love, which is from Back to the Future. You can hear all the sounds and stuff like that. And you got the other photo ops here, of course. And they've added they add over here some like lights and whatnot, and then they've added some extra stuff. So look at till 2013. Wow, so really? But are they counting? There we go. There we go. So it actually was until 2001, and then for 2001 to 2013 was when it was the Mummy tomb. That makes a lot of sense, guys. And that's the Power of Love. And then this right here, you got the stunt show. Awesome. So look, they're gonna talk about the stunt show being here. That's so funny. Okay, so the stunt show was live here. They would say when it was ended though. So yeah, that's pretty fun. But yeah, this is a great addition. It's just a bunch of things you can do. Woody's obviously got the biggest line, but also Scuba George just isn't here yet. He's not gonna come till later in the afternoon. So yeah, how is someone supposed to know, you know, that this guy, what time he's gonna come out, because it's not online. But so Scuba is later in the day. We'll have to come back on another day and see him. I don't know what day that would be, but we do have to try to come and get him. But it's for later afternoon, and we're not doing that for a little while.
Yeah, the Mario brothers, they're trying to get in on our troopers.
Yeah, they're very good, I gotta say. I don't know what I'm doing, but they do.
They do.
I get those
Yeah, they got all this Mario stuff.
Get on the Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Is Shrek gonna meet? No, there's no people here, so Shrek's not gonna meet soon. Let's see what the tram's like, guys. If the tram's like a walk-on, we'll get on it. And then look at that line for Shrek. That's like a 15-20 minute line minimum for most of those people. And we just walked through it. Move it. This land is super nice, but I will say this, there's not much shade here during the direct daytime. There's only a couple areas that are really nicely shaded. Just a heads up. And that means in the actual land. During the scene area and whatnot, that's not too bad. They're just opening this up right now. Kids will be doing these effects soon, I'm sure. You can take the back way. If you need a little bit more shade, the back alleys, they're kind of blocked. And then you can kind of do this where you can, like, you know, have a little bit more shade. This is one of the places you can kind of be. There's like fans going. But I'm just saying, if you want to walk, take this back way. It will get you a little bit less sun if you need like a minute of, you need to get to the Harry Potter ride, but you don't want the sun for a second. You got some boiling cauldrons over there. The unfortunate part is, for the most part, guys, we can't ride the Harry Potter ride, especially if my backpack is filled as it is. The new lockers are so small. They're like half the size of the old lockers, so it's pretty difficult for us to even get on the ride now when I bring stuff. So I don't know, maybe later in the summer we'll figure out a way to do it. There's people everywhere. But I do hear rumors that they will be building more lockers, but we'll have to see. But right here's the back. You can see these big rocks. This is the back of the lockers. And there's rumors that, and these are just rumors, but there are rumors that they're going to somehow incorporate the Death Eaters with this area and have some sort of walkthrough attraction for the Halloween event. That is a ticketed event that costs money, but there are rumors they want to like maybe add some props, some fog machines, and have you walk through this and have Death Eaters kind of attack you. Wow, we got 26 in we got 26 people around the wood. Roll call, let us know where you're from. Thank you guys so much for joining us at Universal Studios. We're gonna go on the tram tour in a second. So we're gonna tram it up and have a tram-tastic day. I'm not sure if I'll get off or not. It would depend. I always kind of wait and see how busy it is at the drop-off point. So yeah, we'll go on the world famous studio tour. We already met some of the Simpsons characters. We met Shrek. So we've kind of hit some of our demographics here. We've hit DreamWorks, we've hit Simpsons. Yeah, we've hit a lot of people. So hope you guys are having a wonderful time. When's the last time you guys gotta come on the tram? It's been 60 years since they started it. Maybe for some of you, my aunt, she came last year, but before that, she hasn't come since she thinks the 80s, basically, you know, to Universal and come on the tram. So let us know below how long it's been since you've been on this awesome attraction. I do like the tram. I just miss the original King Kong was the best. I just miss it. I'm old and I miss stuff like that. I love physical props. 3D is cool, but I just don't think it ever beats having a physical kind of like, you know what I mean? Like King Kong used to be a physical animatronic that would shake the tram. It was so cool. And they had these like helicopters, the news ones and the non-news ones all around them. Pretty awesome.
All around for maximum protection. The visor for you're smart. You planned out the thing like you're going to the beach all day. That's how I plan theme park is. Welcome everybody to the world famous studio tour. Thank you so much for joining us. This kid has an Avengers shirt on. Did you know that 3 of those Avengers films on the wall? Yeah. Hulk, Captain America, and Spider-Man have filmed here on the Universal line. And you're about to go on the world famous studio tour and you're going to drive through those sets.
Sorry guys, a little weird angle.
Just head underneath.
No line, so we're going on this.
Welcome, while willing to chug your butter beer, you're more than welcome to take on the tour. Love the Woody Woodpecker shirt.
Thank you.
Welcome, folks, everywhere.
And we're the ones wearing the Woody shirt, everyone. So we're gonna go on the tram. They also do different versions of the tram for different languages and all that. You can drink on the tram.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, everyone, we'll be on the next tram. So we'll be on this one, we'll be on the one after it, possibly. Looks a little busy. I don't know, we want a good spotlight. We definitely want a good spot. I'm not gonna talk on it. I'm gonna let the tram driver do the talking. That's his job, not mine. I wouldn't mind doing a studio tour, but I would need a little bit more information, I think. But I would love to do some facts about movies I care about if they could give me more stuff. I would even want to talk more about some movies that they just used to talk about and they just don't talk about anymore, you know? They kind of talk about Bruce Almighty, but there's more information I feel like that they used to say. So yeah, we'll be on the next one, guys, after these people. These people are going on one. So then we'll pick one of the front rows. So if it's a red one, we need to go to the third car or back so we don't hear the engines. But if it's a blue one, it's electric and we can just go in any of the trams at that point. Oh, looks like the next one's behind it. So they plugged one behind it too. Interesting. So they're gonna let all these people on the next tram.
I believe it's at 2:30. Where's the right one for the start? Right side. Turn ahead, guys. Stand on a star. 3D glasses and stand on a star. Hi, guys. Next group, go all the way down. Guys, any available seats? Please take them.
So we'll be in the next front car.
If you see any open seats, please take them. We have 4 cars. Go ahead and stand up, start, guys. Hi guys, make sure to grab your reading glasses. If you see any available seats, please take any available seats. We have 4 cars.
Universal Studios tour. It is our 60th anniversary.
If there's any open seats, guys, please take them.
Tram scoot over to your right, maybe there's other people that want to get on it too. If you're traveling with smaller kids today, maybe you can't touch the floor. It's a good idea to move them away from the side of the tram and towards the center of the seat so that the train can bounce around the line. And before we go into the picture, everybody got a pair of these glasses. If you don't have a pair, it's your last chance. So if you need a pair, just let us know. Raise your hand up high. Over the seat hands. I think we're getting. You don't need to wear these yet.
Not too bad today, everyone. So they filled this tram up pretty well, and then we'll get on the next tram. So we're gonna get on this like front area here. They're closing them up. They just need to close up these ones. Don't know why they have it so they're closed up.
We're in a really nice time because we're celebrating our 60th, and so we're doing a lot of cool stuff that we've done throughout the years on our tour. One of the cool things about the tour is no 2 tours are alike, depending on the route, if something's open right there, the tour guide. So these things are coming down, watch your arms and legs, and you've got to
Tomorrow after 11, there's Spanish. Oh.
After 11? Are we after 11 already? Yeah, it's after 11. Should be good to go. These ones are just normal trams, but there are also trams that do other languages.
In just a few moments, you'll be boarding one of our Studio Tour trams. In the meantime, make sure you're standing on a numbered star on the ground. Each one of those stars represents a seat on board the next tram. So, if you've got a star, you've got a seat. Also, please remain behind the right safety line. That's for your safety and the safety.
All right, everyone, let's go, go, go.
That's it. Just make sure you have your 3D glasses ready to go before you head out.
Tram's right behind them, getting into the station. He's saying it's good to go, so let's get on in. Jump on over to the side we want to get on. And go from there.
All right, welcome on board, everyone. The world-famous Universal Studios tour. You made it. You made it. Good morning. As you board the tram, move all the way down to the right-hand side of the road. There'll be all those empty spaces on our left. Going to try to fill as many of the seats available on this 60th anniversary studio tour. Good to have you all here. My name is Tim. I'll be your guide this morning. Hello. How y'all doing? Hey, before we leave, does everyone have a pair of 3D glasses? You're going to need a pair of these bad boys. If you don't have a pair of these, it's all right. I want you to raise your hand. We'll see it. We'll grab yourself. But we got to know who needs it. Anybody need these? Looking good. You don't need to wear them. Not just yet. Just hold on to them. I'll let you know when you do. Definitely need these a little bit later on today. Just hold on to these. and you're good to go. If you end up on the left-hand side of the road, just be careful, the gates will be closing here momentarily. Watch your fingers and toes. Also, if there's any small children aboard today's tour's feet cannot touch the train floor, they're just kind of dangled there. Please move in towards the center seat with at least one person between them and the edge for their safety. And have your cameras ready. Typically, our movie sets are built to be blank canvases, and it's up to a movie or television show to make them look all nice and pretty. But for our 60th anniversary, everything looks super nice and pretty. So definitely have your cameras ready just for your safety, arms and legs inside the vehicle. Also for your safety, I'm not driving. That'd be terrifying. I'm a horrible driver and I'm sitting backwards. So that would be very difficult. For that though, we got the man, the legend, our driver, Adam. Ever say hi, Adam? Hi, Adam. He's very nice. Without Adam, we'd be parked here forever, pretty much. But while we're parked here, we're actually charging. We're taking one of our electric trams out into the studio today. We're on top of giant inductive charging pads like your cell phone, just much larger. Also, like your car, we have regenerative braking. So every time we go down a hill, we kind of build up a charge as we brake, which is great because we're on top of a mountain right now. Right? We're going to be going down there into the movie studio. Not all the way out there. We're not going to the golf course. That's not Universal. That's Lakeside Country Club. And I don't make enough money to play golf there. So we're going to be going down there. We're going to be driving around a real working movie and television studio. And even though it's a weekend, you never know who we're going to see. But like I said, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle as you grab those photos and videos. Thanks for braving the heat. I think you picked a good time to go on the studio tour before it gets way too hot. Stay hydrated today. All right? Kind of sneaks up on you, especially in a theme park like that. Kind of bounces off the sidewalks, hits you in the face. There's typically water fountains located just outside or very near the restrooms in the park, so make sure you visit those on your way throughout your day. Thanks, Deb. Who's never been here on the studio tour before? Who's doing this for the first time? Got a first time over here. And there, a whole bunch. Awesome. Who's been here before, but it's been a super long time? Yeah, welcome back. And who does this all the time? Me and Adam and these guys. Excellent! Well, wave goodbye to all those lovely people to your left. They're never going to see you ever again. Bye! And hello everyone, once again my name is Tim, I'll be your guide. With us today is the driver, Adam. Before we get too much further, let's go over the safety rules of the studio tour. First and foremost, if you're in need of assistance of any kind, whether it's a medical emergency, to drop something of value off the side of the vehicle, or if you're having any video or audio issues, you want to let me know by reaching up and grabbing the little red cord that runs down the center of the ceiling of the car. That is the emergency cord. If you pull on that, we will stop and I'll be back to help you as soon as it is safe for me to do so. Otherwise, for the remainder of our tour, remain seated with your arms and legs inside the vehicle. There's absolutely no smoking whatsoever on the train. You do want to have your cameras ready, but just be aware there will be sudden train movements, loud sounds, fire effects, and water effects. And for your safety and the safety of those around you, please do not use extended selfie sticks while on board today. But enough of the rules. Let's get this tour started. We're going to hand things over to our master of ceremonies of our 60th anniversary. You know him and love him. He's the host of the Tonight Show, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon. Welcome aboard the world-famous studio tour. I know what you're thinking. Why the tux? Well, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. That's right, 60 years of glitz, glamour, and our own great white shark. As we celebrate our diamond anniversary today, we'll pay tribute to Universal's past and take you behind the scenes to discover why this studio tour is world famous. So whether this is your first visit or your 60th, excitement and an experience like no other.
Thank you, Jimmy. So yes, we are celebrating the 60th anniversary of the studio tour, which the actual day of it is in just about 2 weeks. The movie studio that we're going to be driving through was a lot older, though. In fact, on March 15, 1915, the founder of Universal Pictures, Carl Laemmle, opened the gates to the public, and guests got the chance to enter the movie studio and walk from set to set, admiring the technology involved in making our movies. However, with the addition of sound to our movies in the 1920s, the original walking tour of our studio had to come to an end. In the 1960s, though, under the leadership of company chairman Lou Wasserman, executives Al Dorskin and Jay Stein, the idea of providing a tour of the studio returned when the old Gray Line bus tours from Hollywood made a stop at our gates. And on July 15th, 1964, the first of our red and white candy-striped glamour trams pretty much took 67 passengers on a 2-hour-long drive tour of the line, and the world-famous studio tour was born. We began the tour with just 2 guides, 2 drivers, and a single ticket seller that worked out of a booth on Lakership Boulevard. And from there, the studio tour expanded over the decades, adding one-of-a-kind attractions like the burning house you see there on the screens and the rock slide, both of which were in this area a lot after the 1970s and 80s. The original trams with the red and white candy stripe were called glamour trams, and they were designed by Hollywood art director and set designer Harper Goff, who worked on movies like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory for Paramount. We're known for those types of fantastical designs. We upgraded to super trams in the 1980s, allowing us to take more guests through the studio and experience more thrills. We added on more video in 2000, and like I mentioned, In the last 5 years, it started to go electric. So the studio tour is no stranger to innovation. Just like movies and television shows have changed, we've kind of changed along with them. But those movies and television shows also film here every single day, just like our tour goes through practically every single day. A lot of that filming happens here in what we call the front lot. This is where the headquarters for Universal Pictures is located. It also happens to be where the majority of our 36 sound stages are. Sound stages are just giant warehouses that will make our movie sets on the inside of, because we can control every aspect of filmmaking on the inside of there. The lighting, the temperature, and most importantly, the sound. These are about 98% soundproof buildings. The largest one we have just has a new paint job, Soundstage 12 to the left-hand side. It's about 30,000 square feet. The rest of these sound stages are very, very busy. In fact, they just wrapped up season 3 of my personal favorite Peacock show called Bel Air. It stars these two gentlemen, Jabari Banks and Ollie Charles.
We're leaving the theme park behind and entering the front lot where real Hollywood magic is made. How? Well, inside the sound stages that surrounds us, we can create any kind of environment the script demands. For the past 60 years, studio tour visitors have driven right by these buildings, and inside these walls, the sets from your favorite TV shows and movies have transported audiences anywhere the imagination can take it. Even to a palatial mansion in Bel Air. When we film Bel Air, we love coming out of the sound stages and seeing the trams filled with excited guests as they drive by. So, keep an eye out. You never know who or what you'll see on the studio tour.
If you haven't seen Bel Air, you should check it out. It's on our streaming service Peacock. There's 2 full seasons of it, and it's a dramatic reinterpretation of The Fresh Prince. It is so good. Like I said, they just finished up season 3, and they filmed inside of Soundstage 7 and 8 to our left, and around the corner Soundstage 14. On the right, you might notice that's Super Nintendo World. That shows you how close the theme park is to active filming. And it's pretty much been that way since the studio tour began 60 years ago. Back in that day, this is where folks got off the tram and got to walk inside of office spaces like Edith Head's. She was an Academy Award-winning costume designer here at Universal for a number of years. It later became our preview center, which is where we had our old special effects show, and then it kind of blossomed into what we now know as the lower lot. But it's always kind of been the studio tour that branched between the theme park and the movie studio. And this is the only place in the world where that is actually located. Over to the left-hand side, Soundstage 14, also where Bel Air films. It's another massive soundstage that a couple of my favorite movies have actually been made on the inside of. Back in 1982, a classic called John Carpenter's The Thing with Kurt Russell was made. It's a super scary movie that takes place in Antarctica. We don't want to go to Antarctica. We just feel that building with air conditioning and really cool. Right? It doesn't need to be real, it just needs to be believable enough up on the big screen. And about 10 years after that, Steven Spielberg did the exact opposite and built a tropical rainforest in there for Jurassic Park. And remember the scene when Timmy stuck in the SUV in the tree and started bringing the branches as they escape? All inside that building. A couple of other scenes actually filmed inside of there. When Lex gets sneezed out by Brachiosaurus, same soundstage, and then Ned, the computer guy, gets spat on by Dilophosaurus, the same exact soundstage. All those scenes take place outside at night in the rain in Costa Rican jungle. None of that stuff is real. That's how realistic we can do these movie sets. Now recently, in these sound stages to our right inside, we're working on a few Universal television shows you might know, like Based on a True Story, Season 2 with Kayla Cuoco and Chris Messina. They actually were filming here earlier this week. And Ted Danson just finished the first season of a new Netflix show we're making called A Classic Spy. They filmed inside of Soundstage 7 and 8. Same soundstage is used by Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. Our Best Picture winner this year. This is where the Oval Office is located. Outside, you'll see the Minions. The Minions are actually one of the way to the offices of Illumination Entertainment. They're in some bungalows directly over my shoulder here. Here to tell us about the history of those bungalows is the founder and CEO of Illumination, Chris Militandri.
In the early days of the studio, these bungalows were used as dressing rooms to the stars of Hollywood's golden age. Now, they're used as offices where some of Hollywood's top directors, writers, and producers work their magic to get a production ready, including my company, Illumination. At Illumination, we've made some of the most successful animated films in box office history, including Despicable Me, The Lorax, The Secret Life of Pets, Minions, Sing, The Grinch, and the Super Mario Brothers movie. And the team is hard at work again as we launch our next film, Despicable Me 4.
Hello, everybody, there's my boy! I know you love your dada! Go on, say it!
Yes, of course he loves you. He just doesn't show it on his face or with his body language.
We've had some really good sequences in Despicable Me movies. The heist of the Honey Badger is now officially my favorite. What it comes down to is the emotional through line, and I believe that that's why these movies have stayed in people's hearts.
I know The wait is almost over. That movie comes out this week. I know I'm not the target audience for Despicable Me, but I am extremely excited. Beyond our production moguls, we have even newer sound stages. These were built in 2016. First thing the film there was called Hairspray Live. It was really cool. It was a live musical on NBC, starred Maddie Ballou, Jennifer Hudson, Ariana Grande, who's in our next movie musical. By the way, Wicked comes out Thanksgiving with Cynthia Erivo. Now, there have been dozens of things to film in there since, but currently there's two different shows that use these sound stages. On one half is Lopez versus Lopez, which is George Lopez and his real-life daughter, Mayan. And on this half is a brand new medical sitcom called St. Dennis Medical, stars David Allen Greer and Wendy McClellan Company. But these stages are actually going to be the last part of the front lot that we see on our tour today.
We're about to cross the imaginary boundary onto the back lot, where we have exterior sets for many outdoor scenes. Over the last 60 years, studio tour guests have seen these locations turned into big cities, quiet suburbs, even that guy's hometown. Yeah, that guy. For countless movies and TV shows. This is Universal's Metro set.
Yes, the Metro sets here on the right-hand side we have full access to today. And it's really cool because you're going to recognize quite a few of these streets. You might not recognize what they just built here on the right. That is the outside of St. Dennis Medical. And 2 weeks ago, it looked nothing like that, right? But so many of these streets have been seen in some of your favorite movies and television shows. In fact, my personal favorite movie of all time used this road. This is where Marty McFly was getting up to 88 to be struck by lightning and sent Back to the Future in 1985. Here to tell us about the next location we're headed is creator Back to the Bob Gale, one of the stars, Leah Thompson.
Welcome to the Courthouse Square. These sets were used to create Hill Valley in the Back to the Future films.
And they represented multiple time periods, 1985, 1955, and the far, far distant future, 2015. To this day, this is one of the most popular sets on the Universal Studio Tour.
We had a lot of fun making those films here on the lot. I wonder what it would be like to go back to those days. If only we had a time machine.
Hey everybody, do you think we can get this tram up to 88 miles per hour?
Let's do it now.
See you in the future.
Now we're going to hit 8.8, turn the corner. But welcome to Courthouse Square, which was Hill Valley, Back to the Future Part 1 and 2. And look, we have Doc Brown with the time machine used in Back to the Future. As we come around the corner, take a look off to the left-hand side. You get to see one of our VIP groups taking up Doc's time. Hi, Doc. Great to see you. Yay, we made it, yay.
Yes. My calculations are correct. Today is June 30th, 2024. Yes, I'm traveling from 1985 to see. Figure if you're going to turn a car into a time machine, might as well do this in style, right? And if you're a big fan, you can see the clock tower is still stuck at 10:04 p.m. from November 12th, 1955. So how about we do another time experiment with you all? How about we send you from the West Coast to the East Coast in a matter of seconds?
Sounds amazing.
Who wants to go to New York? All right. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Apparently, Marty and I are on Broadway there. Who knew? See you all in the future.
We'll see you in the future, Doc. All right, everyone, wave goodbye to Doc for now. Now, a lot of the sets here at Courthouse Square date back to the 1940s. Classics like Inherit the Wind, Bye Bye Birdie, To Kill a Mockingbird, and Gregory Peck used those sets. The rest of our Metropolitan sets are relatively newer. They were renovated in 2008 most recently. Before that renovation, though, this is home to one of the most beloved studio tour attractions that ever existed. Here to tell us about it is beloved actor and star of the 2005 movie King Kong, Jack Black.
And self-action. Did you know the Metro sets were once the home to Hollywood's biggest star? Right here is where the original studio tour King Kong attraction resided from 1986 until 2008. He stood 30 feet tall and weighed in at 13,000 pounds. Over the years, millions of guests got to meet King Kong face to face as he shook the tram. So close you could feel his hot banana breath. Is that it? I believe that's my last line, and then tram moves on to the next thing.
We are going to move on deeper into our Metropolitan sets. Now, this is what we call New York Street. King Kong's never in this New York, right? But some of my personal favorite superheroes have. Captain America, the First Avenger, Chris Evans, chase after a Hydra assassin in his first movie, right down this road. The theater on the left is Broadway and Spider-Man 2. That's where MJ has a Broadway debut. It was seen as a Frozen over Gotham City and Batman and Robin with George Clooney and Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's one where Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Dr. Freeze, set of those ice puns like, all right, then everyone chill, and it freezes everyone. That's because you can change these buildings practically to whatever you want it to be. None of the buildings here in the back lot are really buildings at all. Most of them are facades. Maybe they're just the fronts and the sides of the buildings, and we can change them because most of it is plastic and fiberglass. So if you want to do a lot of stunts out there and blow it up, you can. It's a lot easier to change. Now, we have some studio tour history just at the top of the hill that were added to showcase those types of stunts and how we do them for movies. We have our collapsing bridge and a runaway train. The collapsing bridge was a mechanical effect. The train would drive over the bridge and the hydraulic support beams would seem to break, causing the bridge to crumble and collapse around the train. And a runaway train, which is now sitting on the collapsing bridge, used to be on our western set. What it would do is hurtle towards the train at a super high speed, and then come to a screeching halt before hitting the train. Both were added to the studio tour around 5 decades ago, like I said, to showcase how we do stunts for movies, right? We want to simulate danger and not create danger. These days, we can do the same exact thing, but we can also use computers to go even further into simulated danger. We're going to show you how we do that, too, inside of this attraction called King Kong 360 3D. Now, please remain seated, arms and legs inside the vehicle, hold on tight to your personal belongings, and I should let you know, feel free to take picture and video throughout the entire tour, but flash, you should turn that off. The flash doesn't help your photos in extremely dark areas like this. It definitely doesn't help your photos, and it blinds every single person on the train, including our driver, Adam, which is the main concern I have. We're going to be taking this dark cave tunnel directly to the home of King Kong, but here's the producer, director, and creator of this attraction, Peter Jackson, to tell you what we should be expecting.
The Universal Tram is winding its way through a very rough and narrow trail, Skull Island, Maui. This is a sneak peek at some of the wildlife that's going.
And as you can see, the wildlife in here, they're big, they're mean, they have a bunch of teeth. So arms and legs inside the vehicle and hold on tight to your cell phones. If you drop something in here, I'm way too afraid to get out and grab it for you. Go ahead and put on those 3D glasses and keep your eyes peeled for the 8th one of the world himself, King Kong. That is King Kong 360 3D. One of the largest and most intense 3D experiences on the planet. Is that cool or is that cool? That's pretty cool. Alright, y'all. You can go ahead and take off your 3D glasses now. Just don't lose them. Very expensive. I'm joking. You're going to need your 3D glasses later. That Epic Battle was produced by director Peter Jackson, like I mentioned, but also a filmmaking company he helped found over in New Zealand called Weta Digital. Over the years, they've since changed their name to Weta Effects, but they've won 7 Academy Awards for that type of thing for movies. Movies like King Kong, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, James Cameron's Avatar, Avatar: The Way of Water, Disney's The Jungle Book. They've worked on pretty much every big movie in the last 20 years, so you've definitely seen something that they have done. And what they do is visual effects or CGI, computer-generated imagery, like what we just saw. They can create entire lands like Skull Island or Pandora and the Avatar movies, all entirely in a computer to make it seem as if you're actually there. And they can do it so realistic, it's like they just took a camera out there and started a film. They can create characters like King Kong that we can't otherwise do with hair or makeup. And they can also do situations that we can't physically do safely, like toss a train down a ravine, right? But you can add in all that CGI around stuff that you've done out here. In fact, they've done that for a few movies. So our movie sets are massive, right? But they're not as long as the streets that you would see in any city across the globe. But what we can do is we can put up a green screen, a literal just big piece of green fabric, and then the folks over at Wedded Digital, they can watch whatever film that is being made out here and take that color green and just replace it with whatever they want to. They can continue the road as far as the eye can see. But we've kind of done that same exact thing physically with the giant wall here on the right-hand side. It's not a green screen, but it's painted in such a way that this looks just as 3D as anything across the street. They even have little fake reflections painted into the false windows. The reason why we have this here is not only to continue the look of this city, it's also because if we didn't have this wall here, everything we would film on these streets would sound like the Simpsons theme. It's a sound buffer from the theme park. This is the only location in the world that we have that issue, where we want to make sure that the theme park can run every day and the movie studio doesn't hear it every single day. I've seen that wall in a couple of movies and television shows. My personal favorite, there's an episode of How I Met Your Mother where they're trying to find the best burger in town. They run in front of that wall like 4 different times in the same episode. But an equally large, and I would say even cooler, piece of artwork is this giant mural we're driving by now on the right-hand side. This is paying homage to our classic monsters, and this mural was done by one man, world-renowned artist Tristan Eaton.
Thou shalt rise again.
Tristan Eaton's a Los Angeles native. He grew up doing street art, graffiti, all across the town. He is now a world-renowned artist who has a permit shown in the Museum of Modern Arts. And we had this commission where he did this all by himself with nothing but spray paint. And the reason why we had this mural commission is not only because it's a phenomenal piece of art, it's because we owe everything that we see today to those monsters, especially the very early ones like Dracula and Frankenstein. Because those movies, they came out during the Great Depression. And they were very successful during that time period, unlike most other movies at the time. And because it was a very difficult time for the entire world, a lot of movie studios, they had to shut their doors and go bankrupt. Or they had to sell the only thing that people wanted at the time, land, just to have enough money to keep going until the Great Depression was over. But because of the success of those monsters, Universal Studios not only pretty much thrived during the entire time, we didn't have to sell any land. And because of that, we're still 400 acres, which is massive, by the way. Warner Brothers across the street, they're 200 acres. They're the second biggest studio in town. That shows you the vast difference in size of Universal compared to the other studios. Because of our vast size, we're still building more and expanding and doing more and more. We're actually passing by some newer sound stages across this body of water to the left-hand side. That is where The Voice films, by the way. The Voice is a hit vocal competition show on NBC, busy working on season 26. They're actually in the middle of the blind grounds right now. So even when they're not on the air, they're always working on that show. But between us and those two sound stages is a classic filming location we call the Hollywood Ocean. But 70 years ago this year, that was the Black Lagoon and the creature from the Black Lagoon. Considered to be one of the last classic monster movies we made. It was also a phenomenal hit. It was our first 3D movie we ever did back in the 1950s. But if you haven't seen any of those classic monster movies, you gotta check them out. There's a reason why we know those characters, because the movies are phenomenal. It might also help you prepare for something that we're opening up next year in Orlando. We have a new theme park called the Epic Universe opening, and a part of that is called the Dark Universe, which is a classic monster horror themed theme park, and I am so excited for it. I've wanted this type of thing for decades, and it's finally happened. I'm gonna try to be there like week 1. You can probably also guess why I'm excited we get to drive through this area. This is called Little Europe, and this is the birthplace of those monster movies. These were not built for the monster movies, though. These existed long before that, during the silent film era. Our first Best Picture winning movie, All Quiet on the Western Front in 1930, utilized this area as both Germany and France, but then the very following year, we reused the same movie sets, and that's when we did Dracula and Frankenstein. I can already tell, some of you as we came around the corner are recognizing this area not as Europe, but as The Good Place and The Good Place, with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Before I talk about The Good Place, I want to give you a little insider knowledge, if you will. Especially for those of you who've never taken the studio tour before, if you only take it a few times. The studio tour changes every single time. And I mean that truthfully, because the tour ahead of us is going to be different than this tour, which is different than the tour after us. You come back on a different day, you might drive down different roads, you might see something filming. It makes it fun, makes it refreshing. It's also because I don't need to say the same stuff that all the other tour guides talk about. There's always going to be similarities, but if I like movies, I'm going to talk about those movies. And I don't need to like a movie or television just because it's made by Universal, right? My opinion is mine and my own. So please take this as the full and honest truth. The Good Place is one of the greatest shows that's ever been made. You have to watch it. It's so good. It is so good. It's currently on Netflix and Apple Plus. I encourage you to watch it. Even if you just watch the first episode, you're going to recognize a lot of the Universal Studios a lot the more you watch it, but you'll see Little Europe almost immediately. Hopefully you fall in love with the show just like I did, and you'll continue to watch more of it. You're never going to see this stage in that television show. This is very, very unique. This is called Soundstage 50, and it's one of our special effects stages where it's a subway station. This has always been a subway station, at least it has been for about 35 years now. The reason why we have this is actually very difficult to film inside of a real subway station. Now please remain seated, arms and legs in the vehicle. We are going onto what we call a hot set. Just like you do not touch a hot oven or a hot stove, you do not touch a hot set. They are taking this week off for the 4th of July. They're going to be coming back next week, and they're allowing our trains to pull through in the interim. Now, there is an independent movie utilizing this area right now. It's a lot safer and a lot easier, and frankly, a lot less expensive. Everyone okay? Little tremor. Okay, more of a full earthquake. Just remain seated. Arms and legs in the vehicle. We're going to ride this thing out. It only lasts a few seconds, all right? Everything's under control. Except for that, that's the second floor. Hang on. We just survived Earthquake, the big one. Nice job, everyone. Well, we just saw what's called Earthquake, the big one, and that attraction originally opened 35 years ago, but just reopened in time for our 60th anniversary after undergoing an absolutely massive renovation, brought that entire thing into the 21st century. Now, I did kind of lie to you, nothing's filming in there right now. They have used that, though, in movies like movies and television shows, like Beverly Hills Cop 3 with Eddie Murphy, and actually playing a theme park attraction with like alien invasions and stuff like that. There was a big shootout inside of it. And then for the television show Bones with Emily Deschanel and David Boreanaz, it was an earthquake in the subway that then like unearthed a skeleton that they investigated for the rest of the episode. But it's a great way to show you how we can do stunts in a mechanical way and then reset it up over and over and over again, do it as many times as we want. Now, y'all, we are about halfway done with our tour at this point. Just a reminder, if you need my assistance, please remember the red emergency cord hanging above your head. Give that a pull, I'll be back to help you. Otherwise, remain seated, arms and legs in the vehicle. I especially want you to remain seated here because we're pulling into an area that's currently closed. It's called Amity Island, and we found a shark last night. Now, Marathon wants this thing opened up as soon as possible. It's 4th of July. We want to make sure that everything is open. It is the biggest time of year for Amity, and that is a massive shark. Stay in the tram. Don't go in the water. Do not go in the water. All right, my buddy George is supposed to meet us out here. He's a police officer. That's his boat. He is in the water. George? George! You okay? He's fine. Yeah, he's good. He's, Adam, he's good. He's very good. Okay. We're gonna pull forward, and we're gonna park next to these barrels full of gasoline. Don't worry about that. Adam, why did they move this over here? Okay, we definitely want to stay over here. Why is the gas spraying all over the place? Okay, don't touch the gasoline. Don't. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's spreading. Okay, so everyone, protocol says we have to wait here. We're on the phone right now. We're gonna call somebody to come over here and take. Never mind. We're gonna go right now. Right now. We're gonna need a bigger train. Congratulations, everyone. You just survived Bruce this shark. Good old Bruce. Hey, I'm gonna hang out the window. Don't tell my boss. Hi. How's it going? I got a question for everyone on the tram. It's a silent tram, so I don't care if you're Mike or the other three. If you yell out your answer at me, I'll probably hear you. What kind of shark is that? What is that?
Great white.
No, it's plastic. It's a plastic shark. No, you're right. It's a plastic great white shark. But our plastic great white shark, while it's almost identical to the one that Steven Spielberg used, he did not film in a studio space where you can control everything. He filmed in what we call on location. On location just means outside the studio. It could be across the street or across the globe. In the case for Steven Spielberg, he filmed Jaws in the Atlantic Ocean, where it actually takes place. Although, I want to say Jaws takes place in New York City, but they filmed in Martha's Vineyard, or New York State, but they filmed in Martha's Vineyard, something like that. But if you film in the ocean, you can't control it, right? In fact, here in Southern California, you can even control the weather. Not the actual weather, but usually it's boring sunshine, which you can turn into something you want for a movie, like Rain, Sleet, Snow, or Sharknado. And here to tell us how we do that is the Today Show co-host and weather anchor, Al Roker.
Time for my favorite part of the tour, weather. When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a special effect. In fact, to demonstrate how weather effects are created, we debuted our first major attraction here on the studio tour way back in 1968. Welcome to the only part of the back lot with a 100% chance of rain. The flash flood.
Thank you, Al Roker. Just like we first did in 1968, we're going to show you how we create rain for our movies. Now, we get this rain by using a super high-tech, sophisticated system called sprinklers. That's all it is. As long as the sprinklers are above the camera sees, it's pretty good. You need to have it pointed upwards, though, because if you just have a hose straight down to the ground, it looks weird on camera. That's one of the reasons why we don't film in natural rain. You don't see it on camera, right? Rain in the air, it's almost invisible. You need a lot of light to pretty much highlight all the water. Right now, the sun is a perfect amount. You can get around that by adding more water out into the air, but trust me, I think we have enough water. There's about 12,000 gallons of it coming straight at you. Hold your breath. Don't worry, not an actual flood. Like I said, that's 12,000 gallons being released from giant tanks at the top of the hill. You can also see it in this scene of the movie Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti, Amanda Bynes, and Frankie Muniz.
You can't outrun the wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that.
You can also see that flood in a couple of music videos for songs Bailamos by Enrique Iglesias and Judas by Lady Gaga. This part of Old Mexico was featured as multiple locations. It was Mexico and Nacho Libre with Jack Black. It was the pirate city of Tortuga, Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean. A Romulan refugee planet in Star Trek Picard on Paramount Plus. This is also a Hollywood silent movie studio in Three Amigos with Chevy Chase, Martin Short. So all these different movies can use the same exact set, regardless of what studio they're made for. Mind you, I've been talking about movies made by Disney, Warner Brothers, Sony, and Paramount. Everyone will come here to Universal and just reuse and change the movie sets so you don't recognize it from one to the next. This area has actually been used in more movies than any other spot on Earth. It's called 6 Points. And these old Western sets are some of the oldest movie sets in Hollywood, dating back to the silent film era. And during that time period, we would actually use every single street at the same time because they were silent movies. You could do that. As long as you don't turn your camera and see a different movie made, you're good to go. But since then, countless movies have been made here, starring some of the biggest stars of all time, John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, Audie Murphy, and Clint Eastwood. But much more recently, in fact, you might be recognizing this as a Hollywood studio from Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. It doesn't take place in the Old West. It takes place in 1969 Hollywood, where this played a Western movie set. It kind of played itself, if you think about it. The biggest change that they made was actually they put dirt on the ground. Because you're making an old Western television show, in that case for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you need to have dirt roads rather than paved roads. But they don't put dirt on the ground. They actually cover the ground in carpet and glue dirt to the carpet. So that way it doesn't move, it doesn't kick up dust, and when you're done, you can just roll up your carpet and take your dirt home. That's exactly what they did. If you haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you gotta check it out. Just remember it's Quentin Tarantino, so extremely rated R. But it's just filled with A-list stars that you'll see pretty much all throughout the entire movie. I would say one of the biggest movie stars of all time actually helped the studio tour open one of our attractions in our Hollywood Ocean directly in front of us. Back in 1973, we opened something called the Parting of the Red Sea. Paramount Pictures starring Charlton Heston, and the legend himself helped part the waters for our trams. We used to drive on the other side of the lake, head straight into the water, giving everyone on board a sea level view.
This tram is overloaded. Tell them they can walk on water. It's part of the tour.
We also had little exploding water mines, torpedoes, prop submarines following the train by the Hollywood Ocean over the years. The 70s were a big time for the studio tour. That's when we did a lot of our early expansion. We opened the Party of the Red Sea, Collapsing Bridge, Runaway Train was in this area. And then Jaws came out in 1975 and became the literal biggest box office success the world had ever seen. Because of that, and actually because of Steven Spielberg himself, we were able to add the Jaws attraction to the tour less than a year after the movie came out.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
Jaws was plagued with issues because of that shark not working day after day after day. Whenever they were not working with the shark, they were kind of forced to go to shore and film in the real neighborhoods of Martha's Vineyard. Filming in a real neighborhood does happen all the time. It's not difficult, but it can be very expensive, especially if it wasn't planned like Jaws. Because of that, we have our own residential street here in the back lot that we use all the time. In fact, it's quite rare that we're able to drive down this road. This is one of the most used residential streets in Hollywood, and we call it Colonial Street. You might recognize it by a few different names, though. This was where Whipsnap Manor was in Casper, but before that, it was the Burbs with Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. You also saw it as Nellyville with Nellie and Kelly Rowland in the Dilemma video, but it's mostly recognized as Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives. Practically every episode filmed up and down this road, making it extremely famous. But Desperate Housewives also maintained a lot of the road while they were out here. During maintenance, though, they found so many termites inside of Mrs. McCluskey's house, the gray house with the red door on the right, that they decided, we're just going to tear the house down and rebuild it. That meant the writers of the show had to make a decision. Do they ignore the house while it's being rebuilt and just pretend it's there, just never seen on camera, or do they actually destroy it in the show and just kind of fold it in? They decided to destroy it in the show. They didn't have termites, though. They actually wrote an episode where a big storm comes to town, and while most of the homes are damaged, Mrs. McCluskey's house completely blown away. It's a great example that sometimes writers of shows will kind of fold in something that actually happened in real life into the television show. The same exact thing happened in the show Superstore with America Ferrera on NBC. Big tornado goes through half their store in the end of season 1, but in real life, we tore down half their set to build Super Nintendo World, so they kind of found an excuse for that one. This here in particular might look familiar if you watch the Super Bowl this year, Beyonce's Super Bowl commercial, where in part of it she has a lemonade stand that was right here on Colonial Street. And if you watch the comedy Ted on Peacock, you might recognize the second light blue house on the left. That's where Ted and Johnny live. Take a look.
Let the festivities begin. How many we got? Well, let's see. We got 20 cartons. Fantastic. Do you think we're getting too well done?
Come on, Johnny, we're doing a public service here. If a kid leaves the house in a less than stellar Halloween costume, he's got to get the bad news before he makes a fool of himself all over town. We're Samaritans.
If you haven't seen Ted, I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I know it's a teddy bear. That show ain't for kids. Okay, it's a very extremely mature show. But one of my personal favorite things to watch as a child was Back to the Future. Like I said, it's my favorite movie of all time. I had a VHS tape that I absolutely obliterated by watching it so much. If you're a big fan like me, you'll also recognize Line Estates. That's the neighborhood that Marty McFly's family lived in Back to the Future. Now, the whole reason of why Universal Studios was the studio that made that movie was actually Steven Spielberg, right? He was the one that gave Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis, the director of Back to the Future, the confidence that they could make this movie and make it a hit. Steven Spielberg also is the reason why he filmed specifically on the lot. He loves it here at Universal. His love for the Universal Studios lot is not only immense, it dates back even further than us as a studio tour.
My entire career began with my relationship with Universal Studios just as a high school kid on a tour bus. Remember, in those days, there weren't trams, there were buses called the Gray Line Tour Bus. And I was so excited and thrilled to be on the lot. It was my first time ever on a movie studio lot. And during a bathroom break, I hid in the bathroom, and when everybody left to get back on the bus, I waited another 15 minutes until I'm sure the bus left, and then I had the entire lot to myself that day. And in those days, movie lots were so crowded because all movies were made on film lots. Today they're made all over the world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days, in the 60s, on the film lots. So nobody noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage, and I really felt, in my own young way, I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
I love that one day of Steven Spielberg hiding in the bathroom led to his love for Universal, but also his eventual career here, which then became one of the biggest movie careers of all time. Some of his movies are considered to be absolute masterpieces, have won Academy Award throughout, and some of his movies have created some of the largest movie sets ever built. We get to drive through one of those right now. This is the plane crash set from the Paramount picture War of the Worlds, a movie directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning, and Justin Chadwick. This set features a real 747 that was completely destroyed specifically for this movie. This is a perfectly intact aircraft until Steven Spielberg and his production got his hands on it. That shows you how much effort Steven Spielberg and his crew put into movie scenes to make them practical, meaning physically in front of the camera and not digital, for his actors and his audiences. It shows that he loves to film here because this is not a Universal movie. Like I said, it's Paramount. It also shows that even after all those decades post-Jaws, he still gives back to the studio tour because he donated the set to us here at the Tramp Tour. He's not the only Academy Award winner to donate to the studio tour. In fact, on day one, the set to our right was given to the studio tour. That is the original Bates House from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Now, it's very difficult to see from this position. We're so close to it, but don't worry. Here in just a few seconds, we get a chance to get you off the vehicle so you can take as many photos as you like. You can take a photo with the Bates House, the original addition to the studio tour, and our newest addition to the studio tour, our Hollywood sign. The real Hollywood sign is not visible from here. It's about 3 miles away on the other side of a mountain, but it is celebrating its centennial, and with the help of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, we've added a scale replica, which you can take a picture of, and more. In fact, on the other side of the Bates Motel, we have QR codes next to the picture opportunities of Kong and Jaws, where you can actually create a cinematic AR filter to create your own iconic image. Now, this is going to be a limited stop for a limited amount of time to take as many photos as you like. But when you're ready to continue with your tram tour, you're going to follow the signs, which takes you to the other side of the Bates Motel, where you will probably get on a different train with a different tour guide. So don't leave anything on board, okay? Once we come to a stop, the gates are open. Make sure you have all of your personal belongings, including your 3D glasses. And in case I don't see you, once again, my name is Tim. Hope you enjoy the first part of your tour, but I know you're going to enjoy the last part. As you go to our prop area, walk by our original 1964 Glamour tram and have a great rest of your day. See y'all.
Hey Luke, welcome. Thanks so much for joining today. Luke, I will be coming to the event multiple times. I'm going to be coming to the Halloween event. I have a pass, so I'm going to be coming to the Halloween event almost once a week, if not more, some weeks. So yeah, join me for HHN this year. We'll be coming at least like, how many weeks are there? At least 8? So we'll come like 8 times. So yeah, anyway, yeah, we'll be coming a bunch of times for the Halloween. We'll be back for the Halloween event. And normally they let you walk the set too. We're gonna wait today. We're not getting off today because we have a good spot. And you know what? I don't even see Norman Bates out. It's fine. We've gotten pictures here a bunch of times. Oh, there's Norman Bates. There he is. So, but we're good today. We're just gonna wait and we're gonna enjoy our spot here. Luke, we're also going to be on Fright Fest, which is a Six Flags event. We'll be there the night one. They're having Stranger Things and Army of Darkness. I could be saying the wrong thing. It's some zombie movie made by Zack Snyder on Netflix. And then there's also Saw 20th anniversary maze, and also Conjuring will be at Fright Fest. So yeah, we're gonna be at Six Flags Fright Fest. And yeah. So we're also going to be going to Oogie Boogie Bash in September, and we're also going to be going to see the fireworks at Disneyland for the Halloween time. So yeah, join us for Halloween, guys. We're going to do a bunch of Halloween stuff this year. We're going to do 4 Halloween events officially. Plus, we'll be walking around just seeing houses that are decorated and stuff. So yeah, we'll be back for Halloween.
See hurricane season starting up. There's one. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope Six Flags is good. You can join us. I'll put, I think it's the first date, darn. What date is that is? I think it's the weekend before September 13th, so probably September 12th. I don't know, it's a Friday. It's like September 11th or 12th, somewhere in that time. It's like, it's not the first week of September. It's the second week of September is Fright Fest. So yeah, you can join me. I'll be at Fright Fest, and we're going to have whatever it's called as well. We're going to have the Express Pass that lets you go multiple times. So we're going to do the houses multiple times. So yeah, join me for that. And then we'll also be doing Oogie Boogie Bash the second week of Halloween as well. So yeah, and then we'll also come to HHN whenever that opens, which I think it's opening the first week of September.
Dispatch 10. Dispatch 10.
So yeah, and there's rumor that they're so Six Flags is getting Conjuring, Saw, Army of Darkness or whatever it's called, the Netflix zombie movie, and then Stranger Things, and then Trick or Treat, and then there's also a rumor there'll be a 6th one they're gonna announce. So we'll see what that is. There's rumors that could be Nightmare on Elm Street. There's also rumors it could just be a DC maze, like a Batman maze of some sort. But we'll see. We'll know soon enough. Yeah, oh yeah, I love Halloween. Halloween's my favorite season. I love Christmas as well, guys, but I think Halloween kind of pushes it out. And then I think Christmas is my second favorite season. But so we're coming up to my favorite seasons. After summer, we're coming to the best kind of stuff. And then this is why we did this. These people are going to rush on.
Waiting to board the train,
anyway,
please
all right, guys,
where you're at until
enjoy the rest of the attraction. I will be talking. I'll let the tram tour do that.
And welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the final part of our 60th anniversary studio tour. As for the tram, just move all the way down to the right, filling in all the available seats. If there's any small children who speak cannot touch the tram floor, they must be placed towards the center, at least one person between them and the edge. If you end up on the left-hand side, just be careful, the gates will be closing here momentarily. I know you guys. In fact, a lot of you probably were already on my chair, but now hopping back on. It's good to have you all here. For those who don't know me, my name's Tim. Hi. Those who do know me, hi. Welcome back. I'm going to be your guide for this final part of our tour. With us today is our driver, Adam. He's still going to be driving us around the rest of our studio today. That does mean we have a little bit left to see, so definitely have your cameras ready. Like I mentioned, just keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle. It's already getting warm, y'all. It's already getting warm. Well, for those of you who are grabbing photos, hopefully you got everything that you were looking for. I'm terrified of the shark. It's about as close as I want to be to it. I remember watching Jaws as a little boy, and I was terrified of every body of water afterwards. It was scary. I was pretty much terrified of a very full bathtub at that point. In fact, after Jaws, I didn't touch the ocean for a good 23 years. Which is easy growing up in the Midwest, because, you know, we're about 2,000 miles from any sort of ocean. But Jaws is still one of my personal favorite movies. I consider it to be one of the very few perfect movies that are out there. Not a single scene wasted. Back to the Future being another one of those as well. It's good to have you all here. Thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday. Is it morning? I forgot my watch today. Now, from this part of our studio tour, we have about 10 to 15 minutes left. So as a reminder, during that last 10 to 15 minutes, if you need my assistance, whether it's a medical emergency, drop something of value off the side of the vehicle, or if you're having any video or audio issues, please let me know by reaching up, grabbing the red cord that runs down the center of the ceiling of the car. That is the emergency cord, which if you pull, Adam will stop, and I'll be back to help you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, for the remainder of our tour, remain seated, arms and legs inside the vehicle. Watch your arms and legs as those gates to our left come to a close. Looks like we're about to head out here in a matter of seconds. And here we go. Welcome back, everyone. Once again, my name is Tim. I'll be your guide. With us today is your driver, Adam. I'd also like to introduce our next 60th anniversary guest. He's a big fan of the studio tour. He also happens to be an Academy Award winner. He's a writer, director, producer, and actor. It's Mr. Jordan Peele.
I remember going to Universal Studios when I was 12 years old, feeling this feeling of wonder. You know, one of my first trips at Universal Studios, seeing the Jaws ride, one of my favorite movies of all time. Just feeling like, that's him. That's the Jaws. Like, I don't even know if that is the Jaws. I hope it is. Sharing a space with Hitchcock and Spielberg, I couldn't be more proud.
And Jordan Peele should be very proud. He shares a space with Hitchcock and Spielberg in so many different ways. All three have made television for Universal, have made movies for Universal. Jordan Peele won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay for his first movie, Get Out, joining Alfred Hitchcock and Steven Spielberg as Academy Award winners. All three have gone on to not only film movies at Universal Studios, but now all three filmmakers are part of our studio tour. We've seen Spielberg and Hitchcock already, but now we get to see Jordan Peele. We get to drive through the actual set using his third and most recent movie, Nope.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sharon. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold-rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot.
Oh, what's going on? What is this?
Welcome to the world of no.
Sorry, y'all. Everything's losing power. Just remain seated to remember if anything happened. Yeah, no, gonna go ahead and get out of there. If you haven't seen Nope, you can watch it. So good. Watch all three of his movies. Get out, us, and Nope. As we leave Jupiter's Claim, though, we're entering a part of the lot that was once home to the Doomed Glacier Expedition, a studio tour attraction better known as the Ice Tunnel. I've seen an episode of the $6 million Man with Lee Majors and Bigfoot being played by Andre the Giant. Great role. The Ice Tunnel is where the tram would climb to the imaginary height of 12,000 feet, and the only way back to the theme park was through the Ice Tunnel, where any sound could trigger an avalanche, and it did every single time. It caused the walls to spin and the tram to tilt along with the Hollywood special effects. And a different version throughout the years became a mine shaft for Dante's Peak in 1990s, became Curse of the Mummy's Tomb for a number of years until 2013, where it made its final rotation to make way for Sullivan Truck Repair, which is not a real truck repair shop. This is actually a front for the Fast and Furious crew's party hangout. We're not going here to party or hang out though, so remain seated, arms and legs in the vehicle. We're actually being chased by somebody named Owen Shaw as crime syndicate because of a witness aboard our vehicle. The Fast and Furious crew though, they said if we're so close to hiding to here, and that way if the bad guy can't find us, then they can keep us safe. Please remain seated and don't panic, because if you panic, I start to cry. Super embarrassing.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. Buddy Hobbs asked us to stay wild. We brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you. But to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay. Meet you next.
Alright, well, you heard it. We gotta take this real serious. And like she said, no camera flashes, cell phone ringtones, so we don't want this bad guy to hear us, see us, or drag us down, okay? Now, she's gonna pull into this next bay. Yep, there's a party. Alright, I need everyone to blend in with the crowd. Blend in. Whoa, the FBI? What is this all about? Alright, I don't want to talk to the FBI. Let's just wait here and let the crew handle all that.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And the what other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Deal? That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's like that. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw tricks us. Hobbs can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Logan, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Seems like a bad guy, fellas. Listen, I know the crew will keep us safe, but I want you all to be extra safe and put on your 3D glasses now, alright? We're gonna use those as some makeshift eye protection or something. I think the plan is to hide down here for as long as possible, but if the bad guy shows up, I say we put the pedal to the metal and get you out of here. So they ain't seen it, hold on tight, definitely have your 3D glasses on, because things are getting pretty fast, pretty quick.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you won't get fried!
This is our turn. Okay, guys, it's showtime.
I got the bull by the horn! You can be the witness to everyone's calling today! I've got company! Witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away! Come into the box!
Way to go, Letty.
Drone's lining up the missile shot!
Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this.
Roman, don't shoot! Head for the bridge! Under construction! Everybody hold on!
It's an entrance. Oh, you're done.
One of the most epic chases of all time. Is that Fast and Furious or what? There's some driving around. What's that? That is Fast and Furious Supercharged. Y'all can go ahead and take off 3D glasses now. Hold on to those things until we're back in the theme park. We'll let you know what to do with them once we're there. Before we get there, though, I want to turn things over to our master of ceremonies, Jimmy Fallon, one more time.
Over the past 6 decades, the studio tour has taken guests on an amazing behind-the-scenes look at a movie studio in a way that only Universal can. I hope that you had a great time today, and on behalf of everyone at NBC Universal, thank you for joining us to celebrate our diamond anniversary. Here's to another 60 years.
Thank you, Jimmy. And like Jimmy was saying, thank you all so much for celebrating 60 years of the studio tour with us. This celebration is extremely special to us because the studio tour is where it all began for Universal's destinations and experiences. From the first 2 glamour trains to arrive around the lot in the summer of 1964, we have now grown to 7 different parks across the globe, entertaining millions of guests every single year, plus the new Epic Universe opening up in Orlando next year. I'd also like to take this time to acknowledge and thank all the studio tour drivers and ambassadors and guides throughout the entire history of our tour, from the first 4 guides and drivers to the hundreds of team members that it takes to support the studio tour today. To our annual pass holders on board, thank you for your continued support. If you'd like to become an annual pass holder, be able to come back to the studio tour and the theme park again and again, you just take your ticket up to the Universal box office, which is that tower next to Starbucks. They show you how to exchange your ticket into a annual pass fare. We also have a new special edition of our 60th anniversary with more photo opportunities in the plaza, which is right next to the studio tour. You probably walk by it to get here to the studio tour. If you head on back, I'm sure you'll be able to get some more photos. If you haven't already, I also encourage you to download the Universal Studios Hollywood app. It helps out so much throughout the day. Confirms that we're open tonight until 10 p.m. Gives you all the show times, water room, wait times, and rides and attractions, much, much more. The website on your screen, UPHE, is a great resource if you want to go home and watch any of the Universal movies and television shows. It has our entire catalog where you can all view it online, because with all the different streaming services, they're all located all over the place. That website is a great help to you. If you have any other questions, come find me. I'll be available once we get off the tram. I'll be standing over by the exit. Once again, my name is Tim. If you don't remember my name, just look for the goofy looking guy who needs to shave waving at you. It's probably me. Come on over. I'd love to chat. But on behalf of our driver, Adam, myself, your tour guide, Tim, and everyone here at Universal Studios Hollywood, we hope you've enjoyed this behind-the-scenes movie-making experience that has been 60 years in the making. As we say in Hollywood, that's a wrap. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you. Once we have a parking spot ahead of us, we're going to get you all back into the theme park. In the meantime, just sit back and relax. All right, everyone, once you come to a fully complete stop, one of our studio tour ambassadors will be over to open up the door for you. Once they do, please watch your step. You can toss your 3D glasses and only 3D glasses in those blue bins, and as always, have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, I'll be standing over by the studio director board for the wait times. We'll see you in the movie.
Hey Luke, we'll probably be walking around the theme park a little bit more, see what characters are around and whatnot. I don't think we're going to be doing any more attractions today, but we'll see. I think right now we're just going to walk around and see what's going on in the theme park. Just going to wait for the people to go. I'm in the front row, so you have to wait for everyone to kind of like offload to get off. So we'll get off after this. Oh, hi everyone, so right over here. So your glass over here. So yeah, it's still the photo up here. I haven't seen people utilizing it. Oh, I also want to let you guys know, if you're somehow gonna be going to see Despicable Me 4 with 3 people, there's this QR code. Take a screenshot if you want. You can get a whole free ticket, which depending on your area can be 15 to 20 bucks. So anyway, you can go back and pause that if you guys want that QR code. You want to go use it. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on. I don't think we'll be going on any more attractions right now, but I just want to show you guys the board. 65 minutes Mario Kart, not that bad, guys. Really not that bad. 40 minutes for Jurassic, 40 for Transformers, 45 for Mummy. Next shows are coming up here, 11:45 for the Waterwood. 25 minutes for the tram tour, which makes about sense now. You also have, is this virtual line? But I don't know if it's actually doing virtual line, but 25 minutes for Secret Life of Pets, half an hour, 40 minutes, 15 minutes, basically like 10 to 15, depending on how lucky you get for the Panda Show. 10 minutes for All Vandas, not bad. 25 minutes for Hufflepuff, or Hippogriff, sorry. And then, 45 minutes for the Forbidden Journey. So, yeah, not for how busy it's been this summer. It's pretty fair waits. Like, there are some days that go really bad. We're gonna be back the 4th of July. I assume that's gonna be so bad. Like, I just can't imagine how bad that's gonna get when we get there. But we'll be back 4th of July, everyone. Let me see what's going on. Yeah. The lines aren't that bad for summertime. But honestly, like we're walking, so oh shoot. Oh, it's in my bag. Darn it. I threw my phone in the bag. I was gonna look up Disneyland wait times because I like looking at those. Those also give me a sense of what's going on of summer. But yeah, we'll just to let you guys know, the plan is next Friday we'll be seeing fireworks at Six Flags from the parking lot, most likely. And then Saturday. So wait, Thursday's gonna be us at Universal, right? We're gonna be back here on 4th of July in the morning. Then we're gonna be at Disneyland on Friday. Then on Friday night, we're gonna be going to Six Flags at nighttime to see fireworks. So yeah, join us for those stuff, guys. I'll put stuff up. Also on 4th of July, unless I don't have a signal, I will try to get you guys some, there's a, what do you call it? There's a 4th of July concert that I'll be going to on 4th of July as well. And also, a 4th of July fireworks I'll be going to. So I'll try to show you guys any of that stuff that I can stream live. I can only stream stuff though when it's in areas that allows me. Sometimes I'll just put videos up later of stuff. But if I can't stream the fireworks, I'll try to get a video for you guys of the fireworks that I see on 4th of July. But yeah, that was a tram tour. It's a beautiful day here. It's gonna get a little hot, a little bit hotter than yesterday. But we were up in Fresno yesterday to see my wife's family, and it was definitely hotter than it is here. But it will get hot here in a little bit. It's gonna start getting a little bit hotter. Ugh, my voice almost cracked. We're at the backside of The Simpsons. Do people remember what it was before The Simpsons? I'm sure most people know what was before The Simpsons. There was a very iconic ride here, but there was something even before that attraction. There's at least 2 things there before The Simpsons. You guys want to comment below what you know what those are and let me know. Actually, it might be 3 things I know, actually. Interesting. I know there's at least 2. But here, we're going to go through... Well, actually, I can't check the time, man. This is why I should have put it in my pocket. Well, I don't know what time it is. But I think... Let's go through here and see if we get lucky and catch the end of the Harry Potter Tri-Wizard Tournament show or something like that. If not, it's all good. We'll just walk through that area. I'll go grab some waters and then we'll go see what's going on in the theme park. Just get a general feel for it. It really isn't bad if you're traveling here. Like if this is like you traveling as an annual pass holder, I have a low tolerance for rides. Because if you guys watch my stream, most of the time I'm not waiting lines that often. I don't have to. I'm hitting things at good times. We waited 5 minutes for Secret Life of Pet. We waited about 5 minutes for Jurassic. We waited 10 minutes for Mario at max. We waited probably 10 minutes for the studio tour, and that was just because of the loading situation. So we don't normally wait in that long of lines because I hit things specifically at specific times. trying to get on them as quickly as possible for both of you guys and my own sanity. Okay, well, looks like there's no Harry Potter show, no Death Eaters, but the Castle Show is back, guys. The Castle Show is back. We're not going to be seeing it tonight, but it is back. Don't know which way some people are going. Sometimes like they go one way, now I go, okay, I'm gonna go the opposite, and then they go the opposite, 'cause that's how it goes. We're in Hogsmeade right now. Yeah, not that bad. This feels great. I have been here when it's way busier. This is not bad at all. Let's go. I'm gonna do like what Fresh Bake does. Let's do a Fresh Bake type report. Okay, let's go into stuff we're not even gonna do and just see what's going on. That's what my man Fresh Bake does out there, David. He's just like, oh, I'm Fresh Bake. Let me see. Oh, shoot. Oh, actually here. This gentleman's in the front. I can get around it. Let me show you the magic. Going through the Hogshead. So yeah, we're gonna go through the Hogshead super quick. Yeah, no lines for drinks right now. Perfect time to come to the Hogshead and get a drink. And let's go over here and see. The line for food is so good right now, everyone. Look at the line. Like there's the tables, like half of them are taken. It's super nice in here. And so yeah, the line's like nothing. That's like a 10-minute or less line. So I would say this was like a great time if you're lucky enough to be here. It's normally not gonna be like this. And here's one of my favorite seats is being in this area because you get this kind of view, and then you also get the Hogshead over here every once in a while. He's not gonna do it now, but he makes a little noise and he moves around. So I like that area next to the Hogshead. Anything that has animatronics normally draws me. I like that a lot. Let's go into Honeydukes though. Let's do another report really quick. How's Honeydukes doing? Honeydukes has been here for a couple months now, right? Somewhere in the spring, so I want to say April-ish. So it's been around like 2 to 3 months. But right now, it's not that busy. This is one of the least busy times I've ever seen. Wow, look at the line for ice cream, guys. It must be because everyone's doing attractions right now, because look at this. There's no line. And just so you guys see the menu, here's the menu. If you guys want to see, there's also the treats. They do have the different types of treats here. They've got all different kind of stuff you can get here treat-wise. And then, of course, you have served in a cup, souvenir cup, which I've gotten that once, which was only like $10 with the discount. Waffle cone, that's like my favorite. And you've got all different flavors here. So, yeah, it's a really good time to be here right now. And it's super nice and cool in here. So today really isn't too bad. I'll be back next week, though. I'll be back for 4th of July, and I assume that's going to be super busy. I might come back next weekend too, but I doubt it, guys. But it will 100% depend on other things outside my life. we'll see, but I don't know if I'll be back or not next weekend. Give me 1 second, Luke, to read that. Yeah, it's always fun out here. Like, I love Universal. It's kind of my home park at this point. I do love Disneyland because Disneyland's got so much to do. But man, Universal is my home park. I mean, I just know the ins and outs of this place so much at this point. We're coming weekly. Oh, we got a construction worker out here working, and they're just like. And so this is a construction worker you can kind of come and meet. And then he'll talk to you guys about the coaster and stuff like that. We're gonna keep on keeping on. But I just want to let you guys know that that's who that gentleman is. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be doing, and by the way, we saw these safety guardrails. These have been set up today. Well, not today, but in the last couple of days, they've been set up. I haven't seen anyone else reporting on them, but I'm sure they're pretty big at dawn. Look at the line for this. All right. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna grab some ice really quick. So give me a second. It's not gonna be the best views because I'm just gonna be grabbing shoot ton. Grabbing a shoot ton of ice. go. So we'll try to get over here, everyone. Looks like the Cowboys are out. We'll go over there in a little bit. I just want to check really quick and get some water. It's really hot. And I think one of these are just down right now. This middle one seems to be down, so everyone's waiting to grab either their drink or like us grab some water. So let's grab some. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm putting you in a horrible position, but nothing I can do about it. Ugh. The ice. You just have to hit this. If it's not working, you just hit the ice. Go on. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, got some ice. Let's go see 6 Points, Texas. They got that going on. We really should go over the Minions too, but give me a second. I see, well, the Cowboys are kind of, Woody and Winnie are out. I don't see Jaws guy, so let's actually go over the, let's go at Despicable Me first. Let's go see, oh, Dracula's out. So you got Count Dracula out here. A lot of times the monsters meet in this general area. If you're looking for Frankenstein and his bride, or say Dracula, they're gonna be meeting in this area. And yeah, if you ask nicely, he may take your picture before he sucks your blood. But just, it depends on his mood. Is he hungry? Has he been fed? However it is. So that's Doc. That's Dracula. But you guys know they're making a new, you remember that comedic Dracula? Shoot, what's it called? Hotel Transylvania. They're making a show for that? They're making a Hotel Transylvania show. Alright, we're not going to meet the Minions today, but I will show you guys that they're all Minions taking photos right now, and they've got the awesome suits on, AVL, which is the Anti-Villain League, so that's for the new film. The Minions all out here taking photos. You can ask the cast members or team members what time that they're going to be out. This opens about 11 a.m. if you need an Irish pub open, normally after 11. And right now, half an hour for Minions, not too bad, 35 minutes for Secret Life of Pets. Both of which, Secret Life of Pets especially has an AC, so you can't go wrong with Secret Life of Pets. Sometimes Snowball's up here talking. You guys can see videos. If you want to see Snowball, look it up. I have me and him on Easter and stuff. I don't know if he's out every day. You can kind of come and ask the people at the front, and they'll know most characters except for limited time characters that are not a bigger fan. They just don't know how that works. They have to call extra, so a lot of times they'll just say, oh, we don't know. But right now we're walking down here, and we're gonna go see, we'll see what the line is for Woody and Winnie. I saw Woody already this morning, but let's go see what's going on. By the way, this is gonna become Quiet Place, everyone. Quiet Place, not Pet's Place. Quiet Place for Halloween. So that's pretty awesome. I know a lot of people are excited for that. Oh, wow.
What is wrong with you? How did you do that?
It's a jailbreak.
I've never seen those characters interact. You know what really makes me happy, guys? This is what makes me happy. There was a line for Woody and Winnie. Nothing makes me happier. This is a great sign to Universal. This is a great, healthy line for Woody and Winnie. I hope this means that they're gonna come and stay here, because this is what we want to see, is Woody and Winnie getting the love they want. Look how great the costumes look right now. They look so fresh because they've just, it's all, their feathers have been all good, you know? They've all rustled and ready to go for this special event. So yeah, you got over here as well, if you guys haven't seen. So yeah, they now kind of have things here telling you what you're doing, except for the ET one still doesn't have it, but that's okay. You got the ET one over here, which kind of has, you can kind of see, you can take a photo with 3 people officially on the bikes, and it's great. Also, give me a sec, everyone. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing any comments. Hey there, Luke. Oh, hey, what's up, lover pugs? Nice to see you, lover pugs, again. That's super nice to see you guys. I really appreciate you coming again. It does look empty here, but that has a healthy line, which is good for Winnie and them. And everyone's doing their best to kind of like, you know, be here. This is not even open yet. This probably opens later on. They just must know the crowds at this point and be seeing like what's going on. And you can, oh, look at this. So look at, you can even draw a couple. You can do these and you can make a paper tram just like that. Just like this too, it's like a little paper tram. You can make your own paper tram, and they have multiple different coloring things for like the kids, and obviously adults like to do it. You got this awesome King Kong one. You've got just the tram with all Jaws, I guess, and then the runaway train and all that kind of stuff. They've got everything here at the plaza right now if you want to come. Looks super fun. And you also have the Back to the Future car, which is just right here. And yeah, a lot of people were here last week, but this week it's not as popular. I think a lot of the annual pass people have already come and taken a photo or video or whatever of this stuff. So it's definitely super nice. It's super awesome. You know, you got the Goodyear tires on here, of course. You got the whole thing. I mean, you can come up, if you're a Back to the Future fan, this is basically everything you want. It's got everything. I'm gonna get out of the way for this. And it's pretty awesome to see that like everything is going on. And you got these guys doing their stuff, doing the Western stuff. And then you got Scuba George is only here though after 2 o'clock, everyone. So if you want to meet Scuba George, you have to wait till after 2. You can just come up and take your own photo though, obviously. But he's not here, the meet and greet character's not here until later. And we're not gonna be here. And it looks like they're still meeting characters over here. We have the officer character here, and sometimes Scooby's out. Looks like they have the line set up, but no Scooby right now. I haven't seen him out today. But, and it looks like Gabby might not be mean because I don't see Gabby's ropes out today. Maybe Gabby's just a little overheated from all this. Yeah, I think that's gonna kind of do it for us, guys. We'll walk out of the park together. But I think we've kind of seen what the park's giving us right now, and I think this is a good time to come. It's a little hot, I'm gonna say that. You gotta make sure you have some attractions out inside during the middle of the day. I would say skip breakfast, but maybe bring a little breakfast so that you guys can eat. If you can eat some food and not have to do like lunch until about noon, that's gonna help you out a lot so you guys can do a lot. And I'm gonna give a big recommendation here, not to this restaurant in particular, but to this. There's a dining pass right now. If you have a large family, you can share this or whatever, but the dining package here is perfect if you're gonna be doing a lot of things. It gives you 4 entrees and 2 like meals basically, and it's $60. And obviously if you don't use it all, it's not worth it, but if you're gonna use all those in a day, oh, it's worth it. Please use it. I thought it was a great value. But yeah, right now got Despicable Me stuff here. I'm gonna be seeing that movie next Wednesday night, so don't expect anything next Wednesday, guys, because I'm gonna be off watching Despicable Me. You gotta have breaks. And the banner is still gone. I guess they're just not gonna have the banner saying when the event's ending anymore. They used to. Park exit is right here, and right now there's no one else exiting because it's halfway through the day. So, not today. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, and then we got more Minion stuff on the right. You can take your photo out here. Sometimes they have professional photo people. Right now, it looks like everyone's just using their cell. They've kind of expanded this, which is good. It looks like they're trying to get more people in at certain points. Sometimes they, those are just exits, but that's probably going to be later on today because they're expecting a good amount of people to be coming in the middle of the day and stuff. But right here used to be where Sal Ranch was. It was a restaurant that had like a mechanical bull, great deal on mimosas. You could do, I forgot what it was, but unlimited mimosas for like $20 or whatever. This is also pre-pandemic, so who knows what the prices would be now. And they do events, like you can kind of see back there, some stuff that's for the events. Here's what it looks like the intro right now, everyone. Yeah, that line, see this line to get in? If you're in this one, oh man, you're waiting like 20 minutes. Not joking. So I would look for a better line than that if at all possible. It is not too hot. It's a little hot, but it's gonna get hotter here. I'm getting out of here before it gets too hot, so you can kind of see back there umbrellas are gonna have a cute little event. This is also going to be, this is like a bridge that gets you to the hotels that are right down the street. You can also, if you walked all the way up here, you can take this as well, guys. If you really want to, you can take the metro and walk up and come this way as well. So, yeah, we had a wonderful trip. We did, what did we do? We did the 3 attractions, so we did 5 attractions. We did 5 attractions in about 3 hours and 20 minutes. And you have to remember, we got here early and you can't do anything for the first half an hour-ish. So that time doesn't even really count. We can't even use half an hour of our time. So it's really in 2 hours and like 50 minutes. We did 5 attractions. One of which attractions was the tram. The tram takes about an hour at least. Right now because of the extra stuff they have going. So it was a pretty dang wonderful day, I would say. And we got here, looks like these bird of paradises are just getting too much sun, or I don't know. Here we go, these bad boys are looking better. Look at these bad boys. Yeah, these are some of my favorites. These were some of my mom's favorites, and now they're some of my favorite flowers. One day I'll plant those in front of my house or wherever we're living. Some way they'll be incorporated into the house. Also say goodbye to this parking lot. I think after the summer, or possibly, I don't know when they'll be doing it, but in the next 6 months, this area is going to stop being constructed into the hotel. There's going to be a new hotel here. So, yeah, just so you guys know, say goodbye to Woody's, one of his last things. But hopefully, as we saw off the line of like Woody and Winnie, hopefully they bring him back because he seems pretty popular. And I hope when I come on 4th of July, he's wearing his 4th of July vest that he used to wear. But we'll see, I don't know. If they have to make a new one, they probably won't, but they have one stored somewhere. They'll probably use that one. But yeah, another look. Oh, fine. These are all the people. See, people are still coming in though, so lots of people like to come in later on the day. I don't know why you would. I guess you can't go to bed early one night to get up. But you know what, that helps us because there's less crowds almost every time in the morning. And that's great. And then right here is the 60th stuff. There's Despicable Me stuff in there. 60th stuff here, including Woody. You got the chicken restaurant right here if you want some easy chicken just to grab. This used to be a shop and is now closed. As you can see, they're making it into something else. No idea what they could even put there. It's a super small store, but something could go there. There's rumors for a while they were going to put a Nintendo store here, like an official Nintendo store. Unfortunately, it looks like they're going to San Francisco. Because why would you want to put it here in a safe area, combining it with... Why would you want to like have a safe area where you can just have a huge Nintendo store right next to the theme park? No, let's go to San Francisco because that's definitely where people want to be moving to right now. I don't know. I personally don't get it. And if you haven't traveled to San Francisco in a while or downtown LA, and you're questioning why, go travel to a downtown area right now and say if you enjoy being there. I personally don't enjoy walking them like I used to. Just different vibes the last couple of years. But we got, of course, the stock market. We're gonna keep going.
Stuff like that. Hey, well, at least
doing this. They said something about the last day of promotion, but we're gone. Oh, I gotta come back and do Jamba stuff. My wife gave me some stuff she got from a school for Jamba stuff here. $5 off with Jamba. So why not? Okay, guys, I'm gonna take you over to see Despicable Me stuff, and then we'll end the stream after that. This was closed the other day. Someone pointed out it's not closed anymore. It's probably closed for a day or two. But you got like all the kids are gonna come in here and have a wonderful time once it starts spraying them. They're all waiting. Kids are invincible. They're ready to get anything and everything happening. And us adults just don't want to do that as much. You got Bubba Gumps, and if you're over here in the shade, it's probably a really nice restaurant right now to be a part of. And then we got over here Mr. King Kong. He, of course, gets the King Kong, the mistletoe in a couple months for Christmas. And yeah, and Christmas is beautiful here at the parks. So is Halloween's my favorite time though, I think. And then Christmas is just behind it by like 0.1%. I do love both Christmas and Halloween, but what I will say is this might be controversial. The thing I like about Halloween too is that there's about movies based around not just the holiday of Halloween, but also the fact of like, you can watch scary movies and those kind of count towards it too. So I personally love Halloween. Christmas is great too. Some of the movies are just so cheesy though that it's just, they're hard to watch for me at this point, but I do love a lot of Christmas movies, Christmas stuff. Remember Turbo Man, guys? Remember a movie in it? Jingle All the Way. That's a dumb one. Those are fun. Oh, it looks like they've kind of bannered this up. Look at, they've kind of put this, they did have boundaries, now they are. Maybe people are kind of rushing up on the characters and whatnot. But yeah, you can see they have all the Minion characters like right here. And you can get your picture taken right here with all these new Super Minions and stuff like that. And if you don't care about that, there's Inside Out 2, which made $1 billion this weekend, everyone. $1 billion. Good for you, Inside Out 2. That's really good for the box office. Wolverine, Deadpool. Can you guys make close to $1 billion? We'll have to see. And then, yeah, Despicable Me. They should get close to that. So, that's it for us today, guys and gals. I hope y'all had a wonderful time. That was the best we're going to do. We got a lot of things done for the summer, and that was a super fun trip. I will be back on 4th of July. Don't know what I'm going to be wearing yet. Maybe I'll just wear Woody again, though. But really appreciate you guys and gals coming. Hey everyone, my name is Jared. My journey today was at Universal Studios. I'll be back here on 4th of July. I also should be streaming some sort of 4th of July fireworks and possibly music that day from a concert I'll be at that's local. Also be looking out for the 5th of July. The 5th of July, we're gonna be at Disneyland. And then that night, I'll be showing some fireworks from Six Flags from the parking lot. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. My name is Jared. I really appreciate you guys coming on my journeys this time. And if you like everything, go check out my other videos that are online. There's tons. I just put one out of me, Mickey Mouse at DCA. And I'll have tons more videos. So thank you guys so much for your support. Have a wonderful weekend. Until next time.